Yeah. Look out. Double A. Down bad.
Turning the car sideways, bobbing wheelies all day. Must have caught my way. Oh, yeah, that pace. We got the best down days. Burning rubber off the starting line, I'm stacking cash. Excuse me while I throw some knots and go and straight right past. My engine's roar blowing past you, now you're stuck in last. Because when you try to take off and you make up some space and you know that you're gonna just crash. Look at the ass, swerving around like they went and they smoked some hash. That's just a pass, turning around into you like a dummy when you blow a pass. Here in a flash, go pumping out like they chilling up in a dimensional flash. That's just a laugh, when they see me in the front of the race, local know that they wanna just smash. Local crash into me, I'm just a chanting in epic quitting. You think I'd know better by now? I just crashed, I'm in my stress, and the distance got a cute face. Your gas money is all that's left to build this safety day. Turning the car sideways, bobbing wheelies all day. Must have caught my leg. Oh, yeah, the best that pays. We got the best down days.
Pop my tire from the locker, switches reserved to be locked up. You can't even fix my car. Hashtag fuck autos. Yeah, I'd rather go to Hayes where they actually fix problems. Yeah, the city is a maze. Where the fuck is autos? Fuck you, so cause I be swerving left and right. Yeah, fuck you, we don't care, but leave you dead a fucking night. Yeah. Fuck your ocean dump a local. I would do it every day. Yeah, I don't care about the money as long as the locals go away. Yeah, swerving left and fucking right. Not a single common side. Here comes AJ with his fucking lights
I
on.
know for a fact this is Lil Pal.
Better get my fucking drive on. Here, I got a list. Fuck the cops that are under this. AJ, Bailey, John, yeah. Y'all some fucking bitches, yeah. Say it after me. Hey, fuck the PD. Yeah, say it after me. Fuck the PD. Yeah, yeah.
Turning the car sideways, bobbing wheelies all day. Must have caught my leg. Oh, yeah, the best that pays. We got the best down days. Turn the car sideways, bobbing wheelies all day. Must have caught my leg. Oh, we got the best that we got the best down days. Sweat dripping, windows down while I'm driving. Cops saw me steal this car, so I'm hiding. Driving up Los Angeles freeway, trying to hit the locals to stay out of my way. Driving at the junkyard and we chop it up and throw all of the materials into my truck. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Aaron RP here with another episode of the Pixelcast. We got a full crew. Everyone's in the house. We got some awesome guests. I'm going to go through. I'm going to unmute everyone one by one, do a little introduction. What
I want from you guys is your name, out of character, who you play in character, and where we can find you, your links and all that. We'll go back around again and talk about your week after introductions. So we'll start with Noel since he's the most butthurt about being muted. Let me unmute him. Noel, hello.
Look, I'm just gonna say I don't like the mute thing. Okay, like it sounds so dead now. You know, like there's no one cussing me out. There's no one shitting on me. I can't shit on Scotty's baby hands. Anyway, I'm No Illusions. I play Bobby Beats, the most handsome DJ in the city, and that's it. I'd make DMCA free music, all that shit, and that's it. Next person.
All right,
I'm easy.
We'll go with Ain't It Adam next.
No, stop bitching, bro. I play Scruffy Doodle, the Burger Clown. Ain't It Adam's my social on everywhere. That's pretty much it. Just roleplay Andy, really.
Oh yeah.
Minecraft all morning.
All right, MikeTheBard, you're up next.
I'm MikeTheBard. I play Hubcap Jones, lead singer of Love Fist, and a few other characters that pop in every now and then. And you can find me at MikeTheBard everywhere except Instagram. MikeTheBard Twitch over there because someone stole.
Oh,
you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Yep.
All right, up next, Zaitoro.
I just want to say that I also hate the muting. I'm just gonna throw it out.
Well,
there.
too fucking bad. All right, I don't give a fuck. It makes the intro cleaner. You know what?
No,
It
Did it though? Did it?
Makes it dead.
Tiny hands, tiny hands.
Look how
My
much
name
life
is
there is right now.
I'm Zaitoro. I played Oswald Tinkerman and threw my career away, and now I'm just kind of hanging out and also about to do music again as I go through life of the crushing loneliness.
Hell yeah. All right, Cloudy DL.
Yo, what's up? It's the one and only Scotty, the IT guy. You know.
Literally, no one cares.
I don't have baby hands, man. I don't listen. Okay,
Yeah, I didn't even
Scotty, the IT guy.
guy.
Cloudy DL on all socials. I think, yeah, and that's about it. I play Scotty, the IT guy on no Pixel.
The Instagram.
All right, JH.
I'm pretty sure I have the. I have that. I don't know.
I just
man.
want to say, baby hands.
I just want to say I appreciate you, Aaron. What you're doing here, like this mute, it's more discipline. I appreciate you, bro. And screw these boomers.
Oh my god!
You don't even get a fucking vote. You don't even turn on.
Yeah,
your
honestly,
camera,
hey,
Yeah, you're literally like 17, kid. Shut up.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Cap. Get out of here, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I play
right.
Lil Cap on No Pixel. I am a god after all, so it ain't easy being me.
Oh my god.
But you can find me on Twitch, JH on Twitch, JH8 on Twitter, and I just make shitty music overall, bro. Can I just
add
that's
to
just the
that?
vibe.
I like how you say JH. Like people know how to spell what the fuck you're talking about.
True.
Yeah, it's not the letters.
Like all people are gonna type in is J, the letter J, and the letter H.
I like how that one person thought it was
spell it out for them,
J
bro.
a bitch.
You
and
see,
not JH.
the way my
True.
spelling is set up is that it'll take like 35 business days.
35 business days to spell out your own name.
Yep.
Seems solid.
Yeah, pretty
man.
much.
It'd be that way.
All right. Back
Hell
to
yeah.
Aaron.
All
Back
right.
to Kim Jong Aaron.
Yeah, Kim Jong Aaron, Aaron RP. I'm on everything as Aaron_RP. I think my Twitter is actually Aaron RP TTV. But yeah, I play double A. I play some other characters that I'm kind of just dipping my toe in with. Squirrel, the sister fucking meth head.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yep.
That's what I was waiting for.
I got a new
title.
character that I'm gonna be doing some hacker stuff with. His name's Knife Point. He'll be coming soon. Yeah, got some cool stuff in the works. Let's go around and talk about everyone's week. We'll start with you, Ain't It Adam. How was your week in character and out of character?
I'm hearing things. I thought you said anal Adam. I don't.
Yes, dude.
I'm sure.
I mean, maybe he's an, I don't know.
Anal
It's-
this week. But,
Hey, look, man.
No, ain't no this week.
the week was pretty good. All right, I did some role play with I don't know. It's been fun. I made a DOC. I actually was playing with Zai. That's just been actually pretty. I thought it was been kind of snooze, but Miles Away has been telling me to apply forever. So I finally was like, fuck it, and I applied, and it's actually like pretty popping, honestly, especially with the new updates they got to the prison.
Dude, it's awesome.
He got to
Yup.
shoot Buddha with an assault rifle on his first day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I shot Buddha
Nice.
and Speedy.
We'll be talking about the new prison here in a minute too.
Yeah, okay. Beyond that on Scruffy, I really just literally clowned around. I fired people. I don't fucking know.
Almost fired me. Almost fired me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
And how was your week out of
Do it,
character?
please.
I forgot to. Really? I forgot to fire you.
A good week overall. In RP, out of RP. Been
Yeah,
busy.
man.
All right, oh yeah.
Hey,
All right,
staying
Mike
busy's always good,
TheBard.
man.
How was your week?
It was a good week. Hubcap got a VIN scratch.
Let's
Woo!
go.
Hubcap's been dipping his feet into crime a little bit, just the light stuff, you know. And
Okay.
he's always wanted a badass car, but he doesn't have the money to pay for it. So he
Yep.
got into boosting a little bit. Got up to C's and got himself a sweet. What is it? I don't even remember the name of it. Something custom. Anyway, it's a low rider. It's pretty. Damn
Hey,
good.
there you go.
He looks
Oh,
badass.
you know, I
Probably
think
know.
I saw you driving in a Chino custom. I think if I remember
yeah, Chino
correctly.
custom. That's
Yeah.
what
Oh, those are nice.
You know.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
Hell yeah.
Black with red interior and a
Ooh.
microphone.
BSK?
shifter. Oh,
There's a lot you can do. with Gino Custom.
damn good. Yeah.
Hell
damn
yeah.
Good. So that was pretty much the highlight. Other than that, just dying a lot, falling over things, and doing concerts on the stage at Dean World.
Love
So,
it.
Even Tom
Oh,
Brady
yeah.
played that fucking pillbox.
Oh my god, man. I'm constantly hitting my fall over button just over everything. So Timothy does it too. But yeah, we're cursed. We're constantly dead. But yeah, it was a good week there, and out of RP, yeah, it's been a pretty decent week. Not too bad at all.
Yeah,
I agree
man.
with that.
Speaking
been
of
a good
Timothy, we live guttural Steve.
We
Yeah,
did-
go
Yeah, we
see,
do.
we're-
We do
Yeah,
love
we
Guttles.
do.
Hey, you'll be getting on here too, Guttural, one of these days. We're gonna get you in here.
We get you.
Yeah,
100%.
he's really all right. I like that guy.
He's
really all right.
really, really all right.
He's really
he's
all
really
right.
okay.
He's
Wow,
pretty
what a
damn
insult. I love
okay.
it.
He's pretty damn okay.
The dedication.
Oh man.
All
I
right,
love it, I
no
love it.
illusions. How was your week?
Week was good, man. Bobby had, you know, as you guys know, he started a new gang about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. We got 7 members now, and we finally saved up enough money together to get a table.
8.
So we're gonna be cooking meth, and the whole point of the gang isn't to be like a typical gang. We want to throw events like for musicians and car shows with money prizes, cash prizes, and we just want to go to war with anybody who ruins our show. You know, that's it. We want to be a gang that brings life to the city, and then if someone crashes the party, we go to war with the crashers. So I think that's gonna be fun once we get to that point. And also, I wanted to say something, Hub. Thanks for helping with the birthday party, Hutch's birthday party. When I called you up, I was like, yo, everybody, Hubcap Joe's gonna sing a birthday song, right, Hubcap? 'Cause I know you have it on the dome. Like,
I got one
like,
right
yeah,
here. Got one right
yeah, I
here
got
ready,
it right
yeah.
here. I love it, dude. I love it. But yeah,
That
it's been a
was
good
great.
week. It's been a good week, RP, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
And how was your week out of character?
Our character is good too.
How come none of you were talking about Thanksgiving? What the fuck, guys? No one
I'm
Thanksgiving
Canadian,
food.
Because it's 2021. Thanksgiving is
Swedish.
who even thinks
You got
Yeah,
what?
first of all-
What you
No.
eat? What?
Okay,
How'd you
okay.
cook your turkey?
Thanksgiving. My mother, me and my daughter. That's it. We're Puerto Rican, so we had a Puerto Rican dish we always have for Thanksgiving and the holidays, beni, which is just pork with rice and pigeon peas, mac and cheese. And then I bought like 8 different pies because they don't know what the fuck they want. 'Cause- so I bought everything that they could have, so that there's no complaints. It was a good day. It was good. You know, nothing. Chilling.
Hell yeah! All right,
Oh, yeah.
all right. Zaitoro, how was your week?
It was a mess, but you know, it is what it is.
True. Okay.
A mess
Yeah,
in a
that's
good
about
way, a
it.
mess in a bad way.
Facts, bro.
Oh, it's always a bad way, but it's all good. It'll work out. Probably. I'm no longer a DOC cadet. I got promoted, which is cool on my character.
Woo,
hell
let's
yeah,
go.
bro.
That was
Nice.
quick. Jeez, that was like
That's
what?
good.
3
Yeah.
weeks?
Yeah.
Month?
Well, I'm putting like 10-hour shifts a day.
True. You do. You do
Yeah.
grind.
I do grind.
You do be
That's
do
been
good
all
grind.
right. I recorded 2 new songs yesterday.
Ooh,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
nice.
Got some good stuff coming up. Got to figure out my place in music. I was talking to P Money last night about like the future of that, because like I want to do stuff with Wu Chang, but I don't want to do Wu Chang. You know what I mean? Like I miss a lot of the people involved with Wu Chang, not
Yeah.
necessarily the label RP itself. So if I ended up doing having like Cameron or whatever character signed to Wu Chang, it'd be very much a side character.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, or it would be a side story for them. It wouldn't be the main thing as it was for Oswald.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I mean that, and probably a lot of the people you're referencing aren't actually at Wu Chang anymore, right? Like a lot of those people have moved on. Or...
like, yeah, true.
They're not playing their characters anymore, or you know, they left the label.
There's literally
or
never been any RP for the
Wait,
label.
hold on one second. Hub, what'd you say, Hub? I didn't hear you.
I said label RP is kind of dead right now anyway.
It is kind of, yeah.
Hubcap was on Cream Pie, and then nothing was really kind of going on.
Nothing happened, yeah.
And then moved over to Down Bad, and then that just
nothing happened.
Oh wow!
So it's the exact exact story.
Yeah, you were getting rid of your label cap, and I almost in RP tried to find you to buy it, honestly. But then I didn't.
I mean, it's free.
I was like, I could do something great. I was like, I don't know.
Could have bought it for 2 bandages.
I want to ask you, Zaitoro, before we move on, how has Final Fantasy been for you? I've been seeing you play it a lot. Are you enjoying that?
It's been good. New expansion comes out in like 5 days. So before the next episode, I'm looking forward to it. It'll give me a break from GTA.
Yeah,
true. Everybody needs a break from GTA, man. Trust me.
True. You know what's really funny is I played GTA to escape World of Warcraft, and now I'm playing Final Fantasy to escape GTA.
The vicious circle.
Weird full circle. But I'm excited for it. It's been fun.
Yeah,
good relaxation. Everyone should play an MMO on the side. It's good.
Yeah.
I think I played New World with you, Mike, a little bit.
Yeah.
I like New World for like a day.
New World is
I've fallen off of it. Like,
yeah, it's one of those things that's like a really good. There's a lot of great ideas there, but poor execution, and it all falls apart in the mid game. Like all of the systems they set up just fall apart completely once you hit like 25 or 30. Everything just falls to pieces, and it's like, if you don't like the PvP in that game, then you may as well just go play something else. All right, Cloudy, how's your week?
In character, it has been a roller coaster because he was 100 grand in debt, and Scotty has never had that much debt in his life because I got caught with drug trafficking, 38 and a 35, by the way. So I've been climbing back up in terms of trying to make money, but in terms of like grinding money and stuff like that, I've done that so much with like the Civic that I used to have that I'm like kind of burnt out on it, trying to really grind money like that. But yeah, I mean, in character's been okay. It's been like off and on of having to grind and not grind. But out of character's been really good. I didn't really do anything for Thanksgiving because I'm lazy. That's about it. I didn't really do anything for Thanksgiving. I hung out with my girl. That's about it. But other than that, yeah, I mean, out of character was pretty good. In character, but
all right, perfect.
Yeah.
Jay, how was your week? In character, out of character?
Damn, bro. This week has really been one of the highlights of this year, honestly. First of all, finally managed to get Prio.
Hell yeah.
Legend.
Amen.
I told you, man, it was just a matter of someone realizing you didn't have it. That's all it was.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And if that just feels really good because now I can actually like sleep normally.
Yeah.
Like my mornings have turned into a fucking paradise and a half, bro. Like holy shit. In character, it's been pretty on and off, honestly. Cap has been doing a lot of weed, trying to learn about that like all over again because it's so different.
Yeah, I think about half the city is probably in the same boat as you.
We so going back.
Yeah,
everyone is just way into weed right now. It's like weed central.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just trying to revive the music scene day by day with MDM Records. Out of character, like except for the Prio, I've been working on the album with Wicked, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working a lot on music and streaming too much lately.
Working. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And do you guys have a Thanksgiving equivalent where you live?
Nope. It's called Christmas.
Okay. All right. You just go straight to Christmas. All right.
Yep.
Wait, really quick. Doesn't Canada have like a Thanksgiving or something? Huh?
Yeah, but it's
we
like
had- we
a
had our
month earlier,
Thanksgiving
right?
A month early.
Yeah, a month earlier. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, theirs is a while back.
Okay.
So my week was pretty good. I guess I'll just start with kind of one of the bigger things in my character arc is that Double A's kind of stepping away from music. Honestly, mainly just for out of character reasons. It's so much work to make songs, and I get fucking nothing out of it. So like I'm just not wasting my time anymore on music. So I'm kind of done with that. I'm moving on.
Whatever you want to do, man. I support you, brother. Whatever.
Yeah,
you wanna do.
I'll probably feel inspired to make something eventually down the line. If someone approaches me
that's fine,
and
right?
wants to like pay me to make a song or something, I'll do it. But like, I'm just, I don't
A lot of
know.
work.
Hey, just
Yeah.
for the record, I played your song in front of X yesterday. You know,
Yeah, I
8,000
saw that
people, you
clip.
know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I did see
They
that
were
clip.
like,
Yeah.
oh, this is dope. This song's dope. I was like, I bet you, nobody's heard this song. I played Little Santos Summer. He was
Yep.
digging it. There you go.
So, but yeah, so at the end of the day, it's a lot of work to make music, and I don't get anything out of it. So it doesn't really create any RP for me. It doesn't give me money out of character. It just feels kind of like I'm pouring a bunch of effort into a hole and getting nothing out of it. So it's whatever.
I say when you're inspired to do it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's kind of where I'm at now. It's like instead of just kind of forcing it just to constantly have music out, I'm just gonna just not, and then if it happens, it happens.
I've made one song. Like I do the improv stuff all the time, but I've made one song in like. Well, Hubcap has like one recorded song.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was it the Burger Shot one?
I've never heard that.
Was it the Burger Shot one?
Well, it's called Heartstopper, but it's
Heartstopper. Yeah.
It's not really about burgers, but yeah, it's
It's called Heartstopper. That's how I remember it.
It's kind of like a Led Zeppelin-y rock thing, but
I like it. I performed it a few
It's a good
times on the
song, yeah.
server.
thank you. Yeah, but yeah, I get it. Like like making music is hard. Like writing
it takes
actual
work.
songs.
Yeah, fucking lyrics. I am
Improv's a lot
so
easier,
bad
you
at
know?
lyrics, man. Lyrics for me is like I spend hours and hours and hours poring over lyrics. Like I'll literally spend 10 hours of just writing lyrics for a song. And then like that song gets 600 plays. And it's like I don't really care that much about plays, but like for me it's like I don't want to go through all of the effort kind of for no reason. And that's kind of what it feels like.
And
So
you really honestly
over.
you shouldn't if it's not giving you anything back. It's not worth the effort. Like there's so much other stuff to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I made my song as a meme, but like I had to re-record it and like
Doodle.
do, like way more work than I thought. It was.
Yeah.
The song was good, man.
I love
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I love your song a lot.
People have no idea.
My
like, what-
two guilty pleasure songs in the city are Clown Ambassador and the fucking Hey Can I Take Your Order by fucking
Yes.
I want to yell at Clown Ambassador.
yeah,
Clown
dude.
Bastard.
One of
I
my
gave you that beat. When are you gonna use that beat?
It's really hard for me to
It's a
convince
hard
myself to make another song because I didn't think people would actually like the last one, and I always hear people are like, "Oh, that's a great song." When you doing another, I'm like, "Oh fuck." It's like expectation, like, shit, I
about
guess.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
really quick, I want to point something out. Cloudy, you are surrounded by musicians.
True.
How does that feel, man?
Mhm.
When are you gonna drop your diss track, bro?
Listen,
When-
man.
When are you gonna drop your diss track, bro?
Nah,
It's like
man.
that-
His hands
it-
are too small to reach the dial.
I would see. I would try to dabble a little bit into music, but I just don't have the programming and stuff where I just don't have
Bro,
like
I'm telling
the.
Just shout-
Excuses.
You
shout
don't
out-
need much.
Shout
Just-
it-
Yeah,
shout
you
out
don't.
Bobby's-
You know what I mean?
You'd
shout
have
out to
somebody
my
would have
recorder,
to.
dude.
Somebody would have to like show me what to do.
I
have no
literally
idea,
have a 5-page guide written for specifically for people who have never recorded music who want to record music. I can.
Hey, wait,
I would.
you-
I
you-
would be
you have
down. I
a
would be
little
down to
ego?
drop a
Okay.
song for Scotty.
I got
man.
a
I'd be
call
down.
with Rude Noodle NPC who plays TV Man, and he really walked
yeah.
me through the recording process. And I've been in like I used to manage SoundCloud rappers when I was like 18, and I've been in studios and shit, so I kind of understood what the fuck was like I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like it was I just kind of used my mic I had. I didn't like go way too hard on it because you can't with like when you're talking like this, you can't even do much with your voice anyway. So it's like I don't know. It's kind of fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Fucking Noodle
Yep.
needs to relax. The
But so-
island boy
Noodle's great. Man.
needs to
The
relax.
Island Cowboy.
Big
He's
shout out
not
to TV Man though. We were talking
Yeah.
about underrated
Yeah.
songs. and Clocking In,
Yeah.
TV Man, one of my favorites. It's such a good song.
Yep.
Oh, I love his song.
We
The
need to get
taco
him on here
song
one of
too.
these days too.
Yeah, the taco one's good
yeah,
too.
man.
Yep, yep.
Incredible.
But
Bro, I felt so bad because like people who've been with Wu Chang here, bro. We were at Dean's World when I like made Cameron like it was a couple days in, and I was with TV Man at the stage or whatever, and the fucking he plays the taco song for CG, you know, and Mr. K walks up to him, he's like, "You got to get you signed one day."
Oh my god.
And I just say he hates to see it. He's like, "Yep, yeah."
Oh,
oh
wow.
no.
Wow.
Isn't he like one of the original signed artists? Like,
Yeah,
Bro, he's literally one of the first 5 people. One of the first 5 people they
Not
signed.
only
Yeah,
that, but they
dude.
literally
Oh.
recorded the song with him.
No, yeah, literally.
Oh my
oh
god.
my
dude.
god.
She has some bangers though, dude.
Hash,
Honestly.
hashtag OTT was right. Gotta throw that out there. All
Yeah.
right. So my week. So besides the music thing, Double A's been going great. He picked up the mantle as GSF's Oxy Kingpin or Oxy Quartermaster. So I have been running Oxy like a madman every day. And now I've gotten a bunch of other people in GSF addicted to Oxy, so now we're just like running that shit nonstop.
Dude, what the fuck?
We have gone
I had a
full
lot of training from
degenerate.
BSA.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, exactly. So we are just fucking
You're teaching them the way of the BSK grind.
yeah.
That's what you're teaching them right
So
now.
that I kind of picked up because at the end of the day, like no one in GSF really likes doing Oxy, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it for everyone. I don't
I mean,
care.
who really
I
likes doing Oxy? Like,
I
who actually-
I mean,
can't
well,
do that
I don't
shit
mind it.
anymore,
Like
man.
it's fine. It doesn't take that long. Like people make a much bigger
Ugh.
deal out of it than it needs to. So I just fucking just
I guess everybody has their
disgusting.
preference, right? Everybody has their preference.
Disgusting.
Some people absolutely despise Oxy. Some people like it. So it's just like,
it's not even that I like it. It's
personally-
just that it's so quick and easy. Like it takes me
yeah.
an hour 15 minutes to do 3 runs, and that's like cleaning and Oxy and everything else. Like it's no big deal at all. So
Yeah.
and plus, like I'm a prospect trying to prove myself, so I don't mind like doing extra grind and shit like that to kind of
Bro, I'd rather fish.
prove.
True.
No,
I would
fishing,
not rather
fishing is
fish.
where it,
I would
fishing
so
be
rather
where
fish.
it's at right now, man.
Oh,
Bro,
hell no.
I have been
so
grinding
mad.
fishing for like
Fishing.
the past 4 days, bro.
The
Turn on.
irony,
that.
the
I've never
irony
heard it.
of you
Yes.
shitting on Oxy and then saying, "But fishing" is not lost on me.
I
all
mean,
right?
Bro,
have you
Uh,
seen
yes,
how
so.
like the
I've-
tournaments are just degens, bro? Like they don't even
Bro.
form a line. They just stand.
So that's what you
like,
that's what you
scream.
are, right?
I mean, I'm a
Technically,
degen,
yeah.
but I'm a psycho at the same time. You know, I would easily
Psychotic
just pick up a
degen,
C4.
hell
You
yeah,
know,
man.
Wait, really quick, Adam and Hubcap, what have you guys been doing for money mostly? Well, you know what? I don't need to say that about Adam because you fucking manage Burger Shot, so you make that
I'm on
salary.
salary. I hate.
on
I'm
salary.
so glad because I hate grinding. So like I
Yeah.
get my salary once a week, and then
Hubcap
I
doesn't
get-
make much money, but he makes decent money. Like Burger Shot pays, especially after the update. It pays
Yeah,
Yeah.
it pays
I've heard it pays really
Pays a lot better.
well.
Yeah,
It pays
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot better now, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to be raking it in too.
You can
my
get like
salary
10.
ends. Oh
You
my
can get like
God.
10 grand a day. If
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
do, like,
literally.
a 8 hours.
3 shifts.
I don't stream or I'm not in the city that long per day. But like if you did like a full 8-hour shift at Burger Shot, it would be like 10
You make a
grand.
good amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it'd be
and
more than 10 grand actually, honestly.
I was gonna say
I haven't
more.
done the math because I'm in and out of there, but
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Still
How
good,
long
man.
is the? I don't know how long a day cycle is versus like a night cycle.
An hour.
They're-
Well,
They're like
I know
an
within like
exactly
2
an hour.
hours, I was clocked in a Burger Shot in 2 hours. I made about 4.5K in 2 hours,
Yeah,
which
make-
was
It's a
crazy.
lot.
Yeah, because it's not
I mean,
based on
it's
customers.
You have to make more
$650
money
an
doing-
hour, bro.
Yeah.
I like that because you make money and like get RP out of it too.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
really like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
there's only so much roleplay you can do. Like, when I'm doing Oxy runs, it's fun. You know, you get in the cop chases. I really do enjoy that
Mhm.
shit. And
Yeah.
then, but like with Burger Shot, there's a whole lot of facets, especially when you do like management. A lot of avenues you can go.
When you have to grind, it's good to like mix it up, in my opinion. Like, if you're
Yeah.
always doing one specific thing, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. If you're always
Well-
pushing, you're always doing Oxy, you're always doing Burger Shot, like mixing it up,
Yeah.
I think is a healthy way to grind. You
And
have
with
to-
like the role play or whatever, like everyone in Burger Shot is such a good RPer. Like I called whenever I got unsuspended from Burger Shot by a scruffy from Adam, I called him and I'm like, "Where are you?" He's like, "I'm on a scooter."
Yeah, hold on.
And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I'm just letting it take me wherever it goes." It was fucking
Dude, no, the way he
easy.
called me, he goes, he was like, Scruffy, please, I've been suspended for so long. I'm
No,
sitting
that was when I
back."
had gotten fucking. That was the second call because I was at Burger Shot and you hadn't switched over the keys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yes, I
the,
did
the
do
time when you called me crying, I
was like, yes,
I was
suspend
fucking
me, bro.
dead,
And
bro.
spend wigs.
Yeah, I just kept forgetting about it because I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I fire and suspend people
Like it's your religion, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just kind of, I play it. The character is not supposed to be liked. A lot of people like him, which is great, but like, you know, it makes it even
Those
better
must
when
be-
you
yeah.
Sometimes they have to shoot your car up because they're so pissed
That
off
was,
at you.
oh my god, I was thinking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, I really loved that.
Yeah, that was such a funny beef for like a day and a half.
I went on like investigations and blackmailed like
Yeah.
2 coworkers. I was like,
And
You called
someone-
you called the cops to come in and like look at the like because
oh yeah, I went to get the
drove by and I'm like,
casings, and they told
"Oh,
me what kind of they told me what kind of gun it was, but they wouldn't do anything with it because I was like, I want to figure this out.
Yeah.
And and the cop that did it was like, well, you got your one, man. This is your one.
There you go.
Hilarious.
I enjoy
That's
some
right.
minor beefs, man. Mini beefs where
Yeah.
you just like have them day to little
Yeah.
minor conflict. Those are so
Without
fun.
escalating
Yeah,
into
those
like a
fun
big
ones.
war. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
A
yeah,
war
yeah.
that lasts
Little
a fucking
beef.
week.
Just a little
Yeah.
beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
yeah.
half-year restaurant
I
war.
can't stand those.
Well,
Yep.
Hubcap
Like,
and Tomothy are always hanging out, but Tomothy tried to kill Hubcap's wife, like because I play
Oh,
Karen. I
shit.
play
Yeah,
Karen.
I
Jones,
remember
which
that.
is Hubcap's wife, and
Yeah, yeah.
Tomothy shot her, tried to murder her.
Oh my god.
And like Tomothy and Hubcap are best friends, so it was like that was
Amazing.
that like Guttural Steve's an incredible actor too because he was
Oh, yeah.
you could tell he was really upset and like crying and because Hubcap the next day found out and like went and got him and took him
Oh,
to the
I saw
took him to
that.
the dam with a gun. That was dramatic. And that's
I think I
Hubcap and
saw that.
Tomothy.
Dude,
Yeah,
RP, man. Just so many avenues, so many
It's
things
incredible.
you can do.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
It was yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hubcap's been working
So,
Burger
the-
Shot. That's where the money comes from. But
True.
like you say, the grind does get to you sometimes. And so some
Yep.
days I won't even clock in. I'll just go
Yep.
and do other things. You know.
Yeah.
Amen.
But so the rest of my week, so in character's been good. Out of character, I have been grinding aim labs. I've been grinding arena. I've been practicing my shot.
This guy.
I'm almost diamond ranked in aim labs now, so that's like top 20% of the user base.
Try hard.
Yeah,
Try hard,
I'm
Lord.
definitely.
That's
I'm on a
awesome.
big self improvement kick right now, so I'm like trying to get good.
Nice.
You know, I'm fucking
better.
watching guides on mouse grip and fucking desk height tutorials and all that type of
Okay.
shit. So
Sweet.
all my FPS
Dude,
pros
I'll
hit
see you
me
in
up,
Halo, bitch.
hit me
Your
up with some
shorts covered in
He's like,
water.
yo,
You're
Flippy.
Yeah, I'll just
hey,
sweat,
I'm your
just-
guy,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so if there's
awesome.
any FPS gods out there, hit me up with your tips and tricks.
I'm
you
sitting
know,
right here, bro.
suggestions, stuff like that.
Oh,
man,
Pedro,
fuck off,
dude.
bro.
Pedro's
Uh,
a shooter. Little known fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
True,
So
actually,
that's-
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I've been in a lot of shootouts with Pedro, and it's fucking amazing. It's just so
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
but I've been me, Whitley, and Pedro v6, and like none of us get scathed. It's so funny because we're just like
Dude.
scuffed ass, fucking like a pirate, a clown, and whatever Pedro is.
He's just
Pedro
got a
changes
face.
his
Imagine that
backstory all the
shooting at you,
time.
man.
BMX
That's so
God. That's Pedro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't call him a BMX guy because, like, how many times I even like just with Scruffy, we were just driving down a road and we would just find his corpse.
I remember I turned a corner once when I was doing cab driving, and I ran over Pedro's corpse.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not even
That's
see him.
But he
Man.
always gets back up.
He
Yeah.
always-
He doesn't
He
give
does.
up.
Yeah.
He's a champion. He's the real deal.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I mean, one last thing. Pedro was trying to outbid me for Bogg's OG bike on Twitter earlier, and I was was just trying to basically get you guys a better price, Bobby. So I was like outbidding Pedro, like, yeah, I'm just gonna let them get a better price, and then eventually I just let him win. I was like, fuck you or something. I just let him win, and
Bogg sold his OG bike.
I guess somebody was selling their an OG Bogg. I don't know if it was Bogg's bike, but it was probably like you know, one of his. Yeah.
Oswald, Big D gave Oswald one of those from her birthday.
Oh man, I wish I would have had. I wish I would have one, man. I don't have one.
I stole Big D's
They're
once. And he
sick.
chased me down in a bicycle for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because I had a bunch of errands I was running and I was doing shit on it, and he finally cut up to me. He's like, "You stole my bike."
Oh, Big D, man.
I love Coolio.
Those
It's
bikes are
great.
really good for selling drugs on in the south side as well.
Oh,
Great for
shit.
them.
Oh, okay, but say less.
But all right, we're done with the weekly recaps. We will move right
Yeah.
into in-character news / clip review.
Oh yeah.
And we're just going to get started. I'm going to share my screen here. Sorry for my
3.1
voice,
is
by the
hot.
way. My nose is all stopped up.
No,
All right.
No worries.
So we are going
That
to
time of the year, man.
Start. Let me make sure this looks good for the stream. I got to turn this off. All right.
Oh shit, this is hilarious.
We're starting with a fucking banger and a
Now
half,
we are
bro.
starting
Okay, a little
with
bit
the
biased
best.
there. All right.
What is this?
Let's start with Cap's point of view.
Yeah.
On site?
I
How's it
am
doing?
wide out, bro. I am standing in the middle.
No, you're not. Go in the middle of the street. I don't see you. Under the street light. Come on.
Oh,
Cat.
I see you. I
Love
see you.
that boy.
Are you running? You're running?
He got the RPGs. Ah! Ah!
Oh, this.
This game freezes, bro. Oh my god.
What happened? What's the context
Okay,
behind
so
this?
let me give context. Let me give context.
Never trust a rat.
Yeah,
What
so
the
basically, we run into Red Boy at Haste.
Oh my god, are
And he's like, "Oh, let me try out your chain." He says to Dwayne, and Dwayne is like, "No." So Rat Boy calls Dwayne a bitch, and Dwayne is like, "Nah, I'm having none of that." He said, "I'll see you in the street." Rat Boy then says, "Is this your car?" And then points to Wicked's car, and he says, "Yeah." Then he says, "I'll be back." I think it goes like an hour. Now we're standing at the tuner shop, and we've been beefing on Twitter for a while. Rat Boy now calls me. He asked me, "Oh, where are you? Where are you?" "I'm at the tuner shop." "Oh, I'm coming with the RPG." I said, "That's a lie." Then so basically, DW spawned in 2 RPGs just to come and drive by the tuner shop, just because I said that Rat Boy was lying.
Fucking DW, man.
I love it, dude.
Dude, I wouldn't even like.
What's Dwayne's point of view? Is it the
Yes.
same thing? The same event?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, we got
Yeah, we have
the-
several
all the
point of
3
views.
POVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
By the way, I
Um,
posted some new clips in the thing. For you can
I probably won't open them because it's too hard to do it.
We got a lot of them here too.
All right. So this is Dwayne's point of view.
Cap.
He got the RPGs.
No way.
Oh shit.
Dude,
Oh.
that shit is fucking funny.
Damn.
Damn. He didn't even shoot him.
No,
Nah.
TV man was there.
Yeah, he was there as well.
Do you
Oh
guys?
my
Is this the
God.
first official PvP
Yeah,
kill by a
It is.
RPG?
Yep. That's why the clips blew up, because yeah, an RPG
That's
has never
fucking
been
so
used
funny.
before.
I
so
fucking
funny,
Walk
man.
out of it. I am wide out, bro. I am standing in the
No, you're
middle.
not. Go in the
out,
middle of the
dude.
street. I don't see you. Under the street light. Come on.
Oh, I
Midas
see.
is
I
great,
see you.
too, man.
I see.
No, this is
Are you
so
running?
funny.
You're running?
He
You could just see it.
Oh my god. RPGs, man.
That's right.
That's right.
They go. That's
Oh,
right.
You
man.
hear him scream in the distance.
That's right.
walk out of it. I am.
Never trust a rat.
Bro, that is nuts, man.
That's right.
Imagine the- That's right.
That's right.
Then he pulls up to me and says, "Rat shit." And that's right.
Oh, so yeah,
Oh,
that
shit.
was too good. That was a really funny
Wow.
moment. That was a great. If
Hell
that's
yeah,
not
man.
your top
DW
clip of
came
all time,
clutch.
if that's not your top clip of all time, then
It's
I don't know what's
about
wrong
to.
with the world.
It is already. It's about to pass the Rex to Riches clip. Back when I leaked Rex to Riches for the first time.
Yeah.
It's about to pass it.
Crazy. That's
It's at like 14,000 views or something.
Oh
Good
yeah.
shit, man.
Nice.
Listen,
All
that
right.
Bass reviews what?
So this is some new. So the reason I like this clip is that we can talk a little bit about PD buffs. But here's one of the new tools that the PD has access to, and then we can kind of talk about what you guys think about the PD getting buffed and, you know, cop versus crim balance and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So what happens is you access it. If there's restricted elevator, you access it, and then there's gonna be like a remote sequence where you basically try to go into the device of the elevator and try to unlock it. And
Wait, how does that work?
You'll
What's that?
you'll see in a moment.
What's
that? Yeah, you'll see in a moment. You ready for this?
I'm excited. Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, they got a 5x5.
Oh, boys, all I'm
That's
saying
actually
is, listen,
sick.
if deck cords become this too, I got you guys.
Oh
I
my God.
Oh, me and Claire, we got you guys. Don't worry.
Look, I'm just look. All I'm saying is I finished it like the second time that I had ever seen it, so it's not that hard.
7x7.
Hey, let's do this shit.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
Let's go.
if that elevator, listen, I just want to let you know, Bryson, a monkey can do that. A monkey.
Yeah, honestly,
There's
it's really
actual
easy.
videos of monkeys doing that.
No, I believe you.
I love this shit.
Yeah. So the PD got a new hacking device, lets them get into elevators. This is specifically for stuff. I think this was created for the casino, because that elevator
Probably
can get
FIB as
locked.
well.
So they're now starting to add mini games to cop tools. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good change, or do you think that the cops should
I
just?
honestly, yeah, that's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
Well,
Man.
not only that, but it also like, you know, a lot of cop role players will like appreciate the new mechanics.
Yep.
It gives them something
Yep.
to do. You know, it's all the same shit over
See,
and over again.
this is a good first step too towards like doctors getting this, to where if you
Yeah.
go to
Yeah.
EMS and you got fucked up, let's say like you drove into a gas station, you blew the fuck up. Now they had to perform surgery on your ass to see if you go into ICU maybe, or to see if you have to
Yeah.
limp for the rest of the day, and they have to play a game like that to see if they're a good surgeon or not. That'd be
That would
kind of
be
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
And then, like, the
They should
better
do
you do, the
something
more
like
you get paid.
Operation.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
operation.
Operation.
And
Don't
then you
touch
can see,
sides.
and just like
it
you have
fucks 'em up.
hackers. Yeah, just like you have hackers that are like really famous, you'll have doctors that are really famous. Like you want that surgeon, you don't want the other guy. The other guy.
Yeah,
will
you
die.
Yeah, that would be
I
really
like
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like more mechanics in the. It just makes the game more interesting for the player, and like it adds some risk and reward, and like maybe I don't want to go and raid that guy today because I'm really bad at the 5x5. You know. So,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I think it just adds another element of
I like it.
something
Yeah,
to
I
do.
think it's
Yeah.
good.
I like it, man.
Hell yeah! All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
There we go. This
Isn't
is
that Igor?
So this is gonna this clip will
Oh.
spawn a little bit of new jail discussion. So let's watch the clip and
Oh,
then we
this
can
is gonna
talk
make me
about.
mauled. This is gonna make me mauled.
Oh! I'm stuck.
Wait, he-
Help! Help! I'm stuck. I'm on the wrong side. Help!
Eagle, we have this bitch.
Did they escape?
Did they bike in or out?
Hey,
Did
how
they
do
bike
we
biked
get
out.
out?
They
I'm
biked out.
stuck.
Yeah. There's bikes in the prison now.
Okay.
Well, that won't last much longer.
Oh yeah.
No, it'll
Oh, yeah.
last.
It'll last.
There's a whole skate park.
Why? I clicked the X.
How could you do this, man? Oh
What
my
is
god.
happening?
Oh, you just ruined the whole
Twitch, how could you do
Jesus
this?
Chrome.
Bro.
Is there anything more?
Dictator.
Was there more to this clip at the end?
It's just more of him like biking around trying to find like little areas he can escape and stuff like that.
Oh, you would get out easily. You would wall ride up the fence.
I think that's kind of fun because then DOC workers need to pay attention to that. You
Yep.
know? And like,
True.
hey, that person's trying to escape on a bike, you know, and that gives
Yeah,
them
we
something
have-
to do.
We have all kinds of shit to prep for it. Like we
Yeah.
don't open the skate park unless we have like 5 guards to like.
Yeah,
have
so you got to be
and stuff.
careful and
Yeah.
shit.
But
Yeah.
it's also annoying because like but I mean it kind of is what it is. I mean they're not actually out of the prison, but if they have BMXs, we don't. You know, chasing them is very hard. And then
Yeah.
we have to basically beanbag shotgun them off, and then people get mad.
What if you got like a go-kart, like a little like mini like golf cart?
I want a golf
the
cart.
DOC?
Or like the
Dude.
Ranger ATVs that the Rangers have.
Yes, that
Well,
would
we
be
have.
so sick.
Oh yeah, ATVs would be sick for the perimeter. Oh, that would be
Yeah.
so sick.
That would be pretty dope.
That would be
But
dope as fuck.
New
You
prison
see-
is sick as fuck.
I haven't seen the new prison because I'm a fucking crime god and I haven't gotten arrested yet.
Same.
Crime god.
You
No,
fit,
I-
This
bro.
fucking guy, dude.
Didn't you
No,
just admit
basically-
to like wait? Didn't you just like go on a tangent about how you've been fishing for the last 3 days?
I mean,
Oh,
You're-
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
that good that I don't even have to do crime. People do it for me these days. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right. Oh my
Right,
god.
Whenever
right.
you fuck up, Scotty.
But
Right.
I'm gonna see
Right.
it soon. I'm probably gonna see it soon. But I
Oh, yeah,
legit
you
haven't
are.
seen it either out of character or in character. So like, yeah.
It's very nice.
I'm gonna
A
get.
lot of
I'm gonna
cool
get.
new shit. I mean, you could already see like the bricks are redone and shit. I mean, it's nice.
I'm gonna get
like
cab
it.
caught on purpose tomorrow. Don't mind me.
Shut up. Shut up. Okay, well then I know that. Then I guess I ain't logging in before NA.
Wow.
Damn.
Meta.
Way to flex
Oh,
the
man.
bias,
He's
dude.
just busy. He's just busy tomorrow morning. Don't worry.
Maxed
Yeah,
out.
You're right.
battle.
This is busy.
But
Yeah,
you
this is busy.
know, something I will say about it, like you know that the prison is good when like Smoky Sloth, Bovice wakes up almost every single day now.
Oh really?
Again.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Big,
Happy
the
to
big
hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I feel like I picked the perfect time to join DOC. Honestly, with all the new shit, it's like
But dude, the prison RP has been actually like so fucking good lately. Like,
solid
we've been
as
getting
fuck, to be honest.
a lot of compliments from a lot of streamers. Like we had a huge thing with Whippy the other day that was fucking great. And
That's
then,
good, man. That's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
You know, like no more are the days, hopefully, where people go to jail and just go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
sit in
This
the
still
corner
happens.
and
I mean,
just
that was
go-
kind of
yeah.
that was kind of me for a while though.
That was
before, like,
everybody, man. That was a lot of
before,
people.
yeah, before the prison had like a big update, like the prison was super dead during EU like
Yeah.
AU hours. And I was
Still
in
is
prison for 5
because-
years.
Yeah, and no, it
Yeah.
still is dead because a lot of us don't want to deal with AU grinders. If I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be
so-
100% real, dude.
Well, they don't say anything, bro.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah, yeah.
whenever you are alone, you just get beat up and then robbed, and then you have to fucking call the cops, and the cops are pissed that they have to come guns blazing.
Oh man.
It's just a lot of shit.
I guess
Fuck
I-
But NA
grinders.
prison
Hanging there,
is
man.
top tier RP. Like I love seeing comments in Twitch chats. Like when I'm like watching like a scene back, I'm like, oh wow, prison RP is getting as good as the outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
feels good when you're a part of those scenes.
I'm really happy to hear that, and I'm really happy that the devs really put in a lot of time in the prison.
put in a
because-
They
lot of
gave
work.
us
Yeah, they
so
put in a good
much.
bit
Yeah.
of thought. They put in a good bit of thought into this.
Is there
nice,
like
like,
secret hidden
yeah.
stuff?
We would
Yeah.
we think so, but we haven't. If I'm gonna be real, we haven't done really a deep cleaning of it. We're more or less trying to work on getting like Command's working on the new shit we got to do for like the skate park and making
Yeah.
sure we have new
Oh, 1 second.
protocols in.
But
So-
you were about to say something. What were you gonna say?
Well, yeah, I've been doing this a long time, and like prison RP was always boring. Like you went to prison, you're
Yeah.
like, oh god, and it's supposed to be a punishment, but this
Yeah.
is better. This is better.
100%.
It's awesome that you can almost look forward to. It's like, well, I'm going to jail, but I'm gonna have a great time while I'm there.
Yeah.
Like when this stuff started taking off, no, it wasn't Hubcap that went to jail. It was my scientist character. And anyway, he went to jail, and they were doing a D&D thing in the jail. Like you had to like go to different stations around the courtyard and
sick.
stuff like that. It was brilliant. So yeah, it's been amazing to see it actually take off and have some substance. Yeah.
It's great, man, and that's like NA. Like a lot of people like the lifers are so good. I mean, DOC, it's cool being a guard, man, but like the unique characters of the lifers is like what makes the prison alive, and it's really cool. Like people like Benny SFF who plays Giles. He's Giles has multiple personality disorder, and he does new voices for every character based on a wig and all kinds of stuff, man. It's insane, like the amount of thought that goes into some of these characters who like their entire role play every single day is being in the prison. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that main lifers.
I wish that lifers got more recognition, like on Twitch at least, because it
I
feels
agree.
like that whole community right there. Because I know a few people that main lifers, And my respect is so high for people that actually main lifers because they're so limited to only one place, right?
Yeah.
And they make so much out of that little thing. I don't know how different it is now with the new update, but back before, right before the update, they were still doing really cool things. You know, I've heard really cool stories, and you know, it's very respectable, honestly, because I don't think I would be able to do that. You know,
it's hard, man.
It's an ecosystem too, which is really cool. It's like I didn't really get it until like I started working DOC, but like, you know, out of character, I know that they have like their own bench, you know what I mean, which is where they make the shivs, where they get a lot of stuff, but they get all the supplies and everything from prison jobs. You know what I mean? So they all work together. So like if they're gonna plan a riot, like a big riot, they all work together. You know what I mean? They all run scrap. They all like make it sure they have everything. They can get fucking Molotovs. They can get a lot of shit. It just takes a lot.
What was the one? There's
cool. You go, Cloudy. You can
go. There's one guy that used to play Lifer. I don't know if he still does. I'm trying to think of his name. He had a really like a kind of like a radio voice. Ezekiel. Do you remember who that guy is?
I remember who he is.
Ezekiel Stahl.
I remember
He used
him.
to play Lifer a lot back then, and Bane, the Bane guy, and a couple of others, man, real legends, bro. Like they make that shit so fun. Every time I see them, Coffee as well. Coffee's really good.
Yeah, he plays Arturo.
Yeah, man, a lot of them, man. It's just like, dude, the lifers are amazing, bro. Like definitely.
Oh yeah. By the way, Cloudy, did you know that the dude that plays Uncle T also has a lifer, man?
What?
Yeah, I ran into.
What's
So
lifer
basically,
T?
I've run into him so many times on his different characters, and I just realized that the dude that plays Uncle T has a lifer and also like a different main.
Uncle T is fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh
That guy,
yeah, he is.
He needs to start streaming, man. That guy is one of my favorites, bro. Uncle T is like one of those. This guy literally posts on Twitter like cocaine should be legal and shit. Like he's just such a fun guy.
He's great.
Like he doesn't care, man, and it's just great. But yeah, man, lifers 100% deserve, in my opinion, more recognition because there's just like they provide so much for the server.
I want them to be able to do more RP. Like I was talking to Kyle, like in character, you know, when he was on Pred, and he's like, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna stay sheriff, you know, you could always do more stuff with life. It's like, yeah, I wanted to make them into a suicide squad, but it got shut down.
Oh my god,
oh man, that would be fun.
Imagine if we got like Bane and a bunch of fucking like
SWAT
lifers armed them and sent them in, dude.
Yeah,
I like that you start taking them on field trips.
Yeah.
Amazing. Got me a burger shot, and all of a sudden, there's just some people in jumpsuits.
They have a paintball. They had a paintball team.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
And that's another thing is like it speaks to a lot of the character as just the people. Like when I was new in DOC, you know what I mean? There were plenty of times that they could have fucked me over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By escaping prison or fucking with me that could have like made my job. And they all, you know, they realized, you know, I was new and they didn't, you know, take advantage like a lot of people would, you know what I mean? And it's a great community of people. Like the guy who plays Richter, Marshall, Steven, you know, Bane, you know, Paulie, Lori, all these people are just so good and close-knit to the core that it's just an amazing experience every single time you log in.
Yeah, I hope more people on Twitch realize that Prison RP is really fun to watch now, especially, you know, and dramatic, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. It's like we were saying, it's its own ecosystem, and the way I think about it with Twitch is like you can tune into like a prison show, you know what I mean? Or you can turn into like a comedy about flipping burgers, or you can watch a crime drama, or you know, so like there's all these various genres of shows you can watch on Twitch that all happen within NoPixel.
Yeah, no fucking No Pixel's the new TV, bro. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
True.
Subscribe to NoPixel.
And just before we move on, just honorable mentions to a lot of the DOC guards and stuff as well for doing like all the OOC paperwork and shit that make the department.
It literally is like you're watching a TV show, man.
It is.
It's a literal TV show on the Twitch platform, man.
Yep.
All right, so let's move on to the next clip. This one is kind of gonna start a little discussion about what you guys think about the stuff on backs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Get the fuck out of there!
Oh my god!
What?
Still tempting.
Okay.
You got a gun? Is that what you just said?
I don't. I mean, I do have a gun, but.
Is everybody alright? Well,
Star Wars music playing.
Stay safe, guys. Let's get out there, do some work.
This isn't even my final form, ladies and gentlemen. Keep fucking with me.
You look like a walking loot box, Lieutenant.
Is that Beyonce or is that a different?
This isn't even my final form. All right, Spartan, where you at, bro? Davenport, where the fuck you at? Come on, block and see me, Davenport.
Not on duty.
Yeah, they're not here, man.
Dude.
Brilliant.
Yo, Perkins, Barry, how you guys been?
Yo, what's up?
You're here.
Doing good.
Wild,
Good.
man.
Yeah, I just
Does he have a sword?
got all the
Man
guns.
has a katana.
Yeah, there's a katana.
We got cross trained
Rocket launcher.
bit ago. K9.
That's great.
Oh, perfect.
Oh
perfect.
man.
Yeah, I've been
so
riding a bicycle with a Draco on my back. It's been great.
Dude.
I guess cops got the meta unlock on RPGs,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, that's for sure.
The
That's
cops
for
and
sure.
Lil Cap, you know, that's
Yeah.
metal like right there.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
bro. Well, it's already fail RP'd in fucking ICU from a rocket launcher drone. Let's go, dude.
Forced
Fail
ICU.
RP, fail RP.
Damn.
-1.
Minus
So,
10.
what do you guys think about this change so far since?
I
the
love
new
it.
I
patch?
love it. I
I
feel so
actually
fucking
love
cool with an M4 on my back.
I like it. It's
I love
way
it.
better.
10 out of 10, bro.
Yeah. It's I know it's not 100% immersion correct or anything, but I think it really does add more immersion. It's like, hey, I have this gun. It's not in
I
my
like wearing
Yeah.
it on my AK. In
It's
my
not in
car
my
when I go
asshole, you know?
places.
Yeah.
I don't have an AK tucked to my ass.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
on my
It's on my
back.
back
You
now.
know I have it. Here it is. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's a great, like, they're just adding so much that like enhances the role play opportunities. So
100%.
Now,
it's
what do you
great.
guys
It's
think
great.
about the stuff on back that isn't guns? Weed plants,
I like
meth
it too.
bags,
Fuck it.
that
I
type
love
of
it.
stuff.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
I like it too.
adds.
It
just
creates
adds.
role play, I think, because if you see
Exactly.
someone walking around with a
Role-playing
weed plant
content
strapped
makes
to their back, you know, like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, they're
Like,
people are gonna
this-
be like,
I saw this
Yeah.
dude with, I forget who streamer I was watching. You know, they had the meth bag on him, and the cop's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Oh, it's just a bag of Mentos." Because, you know, they're like, they're just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay," and like the cop like played it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it
yeah,
it enables the RP of like, how good are you at talking out and being creative? You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like he was describing
Absolutely.
the different flavors of Mentos he had in a bag.
Yep.
And I think it enhances certain character profiles. Like if you're, you know, if you have a katana, you know, you could be dressed up like a ninja or something, you know, so
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
sort of enhances the cosplay of your character, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
So another interesting thing to mention is that you can kind of see it here if you look at the very bottom of Conan. He has a money bag attached to his waist.
yeah.
So when you rob
I
a
like
bank,
that.
Oh,
I like that.
when you rob a bank and you
Mm.
have a inked money bag on you, the cops can actually see that. So,
Love it.
you know, before the crims
it.
would kind of play this game where they would try to fake out the cops so the cops didn't know which person had the loot on them.
Mhm.
But
And now you
now
can see.
you can see
didn't even
who
think
has the
about
loot on
that.
them. So
I just
now
like
makes
it 'cause
more
aesthetic, robbing a bank and having a fucking
It-
bag on you. It's like fuck yeah, bitch. But
it
like,
just
dude, yeah, cops. That's a good point.
it just makes more sense, man. It creates more RP having that on your back, and I enjoy
Yep.
it. You know, it makes you
Yeah.
have to think more on your toes when you're thinking about these plans, because cops can actually see if you have the money bag on you now. So
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
some
We're still
people were
missing one
saying
thing. We're still
some
missing one
people
thing,
were
though. Hold on. We're still missing one thing though. You know how you could throw fucking stacks of money at somebody in the face?
Yeah.
Imagine if you could throw those money bags. Like you have some Fast and the Furious highway shit. Like Vin
Yeah.
Diesel throwing-
oh, pass it
that would
off.
be
Yeah.
That would be
No,
fire.
Imagine if they added that shit. Oh my god.
A
That would be really
motorcycle.
cool.
Then you
Whole
miss, and
nother
then you
level.
miss, and you lose all the money.
Yeah.
What if they added?
Oh, whoa.
How's about this? What if they added props where like you could have fake bag? You know what I mean? Like people could
I
like.
think you
pop that.
can.
We've had
Can you?
props over the years at different
Yeah.
points, like
You know what I mean?
with a boom box or something like that. We've had that over
Briefcases.
the years where you
Yeah.
could put it down, pick it up.
Well,
So
like I I would think it would be cool if like people had like a fake money bag, you know, and they did like the same kind of outfit switcheroo with like motorcycles. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
one would turn a
Yeah, but
corner, the
then
other
that
one-
kind of defeats the purpose of like being able to see it on you.
Yeah,
I mean, no,
exactly.
just
That's what I
getting
think.
juked, bro. I don't know.
But then
I don't know.
you would
You
just
can see
always
here,
bring the
you
prop,
could, You
right?
could carry a weed plant and cover it up. Everyone could have weed plants, so it'd be harder to see. So
Bro,
like,
how many of those can you carry? I want to carry enough to be a Christmas tree.
It doesn't matter. It
I just
shows.
want to sit in the middle of
It
the
doesn't
south
I don't think
side.
it multiplies.
It doesn't
that would be
multiply.
so
Yeah. So
cool.
whether you have one or
it'll just have
100,
one
it just
name
shows
in
one.
it.
Sucks.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. I would just sit. I make a character just to sit in the middle of the hood as a Christmas tree and just let people put presents at my feet.
So
I
what do
do
you
8
think
hours straight
about
just doing that?
what do you think about this money bag on the back being a crim nerf? It's a lot harder to get away from a bank job now because you can't just go change your clothes.
I don't really
Because
care.
even if you change your
Yeah, I don't
outfits, you
care.
still have the bag on you. What do you
Doesn't
think
bother
about
me.
that? That was a
It doesn't
big
bother me at all.
that
they
was a
change the
big
balance
talking
all
point
the
this week.
time. I think it's great because
I think it's fine. Yeah.
They,
The balance, the balance always changes. I'm
Yeah.
never really worried about it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of like it being way harder, like to do crime because
Yeah.
when you successfully do it, it means more. Like back in the day when I was
Yep.
in 1.0, you know, they had like what 3 cops on your ass, and
Yeah.
like it was just it was very easy to do rap plans, and I did rap plans all the time, and you know, still do of course, but like I don't know, it's just easier. It means more to me when I get away. So I honestly don't
100%.
mind getting nerfed on a crim side.
Obviously, there's gonna be like there's gonna be different scenarios where some cops are more lenient. Like if you're chopping, obviously it's gonna be like the cops aren't gonna care as much as if the vault is getting hit. But yeah, man, the bank nerf doesn't really bother me. I like it. Creates more of a challenge for the criminals to actually get away, and that's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what brings more people to the server, right? Is a challenge. People want to be challenged, and just once because if they can't do it the first time, they're gonna come back and try to do it again, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just a human mentality, man. This
I think
everybody.
people love, like, I don't know, risk and RP is great. It's better for
Yep.
content. I just think it's better all better because people
Yeah,
love
I think it's
watching
just
you take
better,
a big
yeah.
risk.
Yeah, and
Like,
you
I
have
don't
to-
know,
If
I
you
love
that
big
W
risk.
all the time, it's better. Like
Yeah, and you have to account for the bags in your getaway plan because they're heavy. You can't just throw them in a
it's more
glove
to think
box.
about, you know? More to
They're,
set
you
up
know,
for.
all your plans have to include, okay, where are we going to stash these bags? Because, you know, if you it's not like before, you could just get away, go to a clothing shop, win, right?
Yeah.
Like now, even if you
Yeah,
did that, you
yeah.
still have the bags visibly on you. So now it's
Yep.
like you need to account for the bags and they're heavy. So you can't
Well,
just
and,
say,
like-
oh, we're going to throw them wherever. Like you need to like
Yeah.
actually come up with something.
Imagine, yeah, and you can't just go to the apartment and be like, all right, boys, I got the money bag on me. I'm just gonna go to my apartment. Like everybody's gonna see that money bag on you, right?
Like,
Yeah,
they're gonna be
outside
like-
the apartment.
I don't think you can. Well, can you rob
Well,
outside the
no,
apartment?
new rule, you can't do anything in the
Yeah,
apartment.
no PvP.
I thought it was
No
just like
PvP.
PvP, but robbing. I mean,
Robbing
well, the
is
cops
PvP.
can
That
come
is a
get you.
player versus player interaction.
Yeah, I was gonna
True,
say, I
true.
wouldn't
Yeah.
risk it. I think it's good
Yeah.
though overall because like I said, it enables more RP. It makes you think more, makes you risk more. You know what I mean? It brings
Yep.
I like
the immersion up because you got to like hyper focus. You know?
100%.
Now, what do you
I
guys
dig it.
think about them adding more? So, like, one really good example I can think of is what if they added the recyclable materials you get from chop to your back so that people knew you were doing chop, so it would be easier to target choppers, people
What
chop.
about
I like that.
what about like rolls or bands popping out of your pocket?
Ooh.
Sure, yeah,
Yes.
rolls, yeah. When you have when you have
Yes.
rolls
Had
or
a
bands
lot.
on you,
If you had a
Yeah,
lot.
if you had a lot, yeah.
you had a
If
lot,
like
yeah.
one
You
or
have like
two,
a
then-
plastic
yeah.
bag with a bunch of rolls.
The
I
money
agree,
in
yeah,
it,
if you had a
yeah,
lot, yeah.
so you guys would
That
be
would be
down
sick.
with more items being shown on the back.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
Totally down.
Anything, and that's so, but that's immersion creating. You know what I mean? Like that's so
Yeah.
cool. It adds so much to the city.
It
Yeah.
makes you it makes you
Makes
scared.
sense.
It makes you scared more, man. Like just
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
about it. You have a bunch of rolls on you, you have a bunch of bands on you, and it's just popping out your pockets, and the cops you walk past the cops and you're like, oh fuck, like I gotta leave. Like your heart starts pumping. It's just the immersion right there would be just amazing, man. The RP out of it, like
it
dude.
definitely gets your heart rate going. Like I walked in the
Yeah,
Maldinis
man.
the other day and I had a Mac 10 on me. I forgot that the Mac 10 showed on your back. So
Yeah,
I'm-
man.
I walk into Maldini's and there's like 8 cops right at the entrance.
Oh
And I went into first person mode and I backed my way out of Maldini's. And then I just took off running. I was on the radio. I was like, come pick me up, come pick me up.
Oh shit.
That's awesome. That's great.
It's great though. Yeah,
See,
exactly, man.
see,
It just-
that wouldn't have happened if you just had it tucked in your asshole. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
There you
love
go,
that,
RP.
man. I love that. I'm gonna one day I'm literally just gonna walk around whole city just with an AK strapped on my back. Just
Yeah,
no
I
fucks given.
worked a full
I
burger
mean,
shot
that's-
shift with a fucking Draco on my back. It was
I was
great.
gonna say people do that all the time.
Amazing.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm all
can't
for
right
them
now.
adding
Broke, man.
more
I broke.
items. I think especially the recyclable material getting added to the back would be just that change alone would be huge. Because chop is just so low risk, like high reward right now. I
needs
So
think
higher
that
it's literally free low. Like,
yeah,
it's-
if they added recyclable materials to the back, like they wouldn't be illegal. It's not like you could get arrested for having recyclable materials, but it would make you a
But you'll be a
target.
target. Yeah,
You'll be a target for
Someone
people
might-
robbing.
You might get robbed.
You know, and it could give cops reasonable suspicion to question you, and that could lead to
Yep.
some good RP.
I love
Especially if
that.
a cop pulls you over and you're in a stolen car and you have recyclable materials on your back, like that's.
You know what I really
that's
want to
a-
see? If they did that, if they did the materials thing, I want to see the bag grow with the amount of materials.
Yeah,
you can
you'd have like
that's
just a
nice.
small bag and
So
it'll
it
get
goes
bigger
from a
and
little
bigger.
satchel, and then it starts growing like a fucking Christmas sack on your back. And you're just walking around.
Yeah,
just-
like a backpack. They could even
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be
easily-
fucking
That would be
the
hilarious.
backpack's already there, right? So if they
Yeah,
could
yeah.
tweak
Yeah.
that a bit. Yeah.
That'd be fucking funny, dude.
That would be awesome, man. I'm so for having more stuff on your back and more stuff
Yeah.
on your side.
And you know what would be really cool
Oh,
if they expanded the stuff on your back system. So imagine instead of you just going to the undershirt section and putting on a backpack, the backpack was an item in your pocket that worked kind of like a
Right.
burger shop bag. And you would
Yep.
open up the backpack and then you could have a certain amount of slots. So let's say like the big hiker's backpack would have like 10 slots. And you could put 10 slots worth of shit in your hiker's backpack. Then your character would be wearing the hiker backpack. And anything that you were carrying outside of the backpack would show on your back, but anything
Yep.
in the hiker's
That's
backpack
interesting.
wouldn't show on your back. So you
Oh, it
could
wouldn't
be
be a
able
prop.
to,
It'd actually be a real bag. That
you could
put in.
hide,
That'd
so
be dope.
that way you could go around with stuff like bands or recyclable
I know
materials on
someone's trying
you.
to do that in RP, like get a business,
Dex is doing it with Fresh
I
Out.
talked to
Yeah.
Afro, and
Yeah.
He's trying to push that, and I think that'd
Yeah,
be really
that's
cool.
one thing that didn't come during this update. What was it called? What's the store called?
Fresh Out.
The shoe
But
store.
well,
Fresh
so
Out.
as disappointing as it was not to get Fresh Out, I think that if they went that route of expanding things and using backpacks mechanically, I think it's good that they delayed it because if they would have just released bags as they are right now and there was no visual component to them, that wouldn't be as cool. I think that delaying them and then you adding a
They
visual
would've kinda
component
nerfed
to the
hype of
bags.
update.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I
So
mean?
Yeah, true.
Like you want to enjoy what they added, and then like it'll give
Yeah.
something else to add later. I don't know. It's something to be excited
Yeah,
for.
Fresh Out will come later, and all those mechanics will come later.
Yeah,
just
I think that
enjoying
would
all
be
they're
really
adding,
cool.
Man. They're doing such a good job with
Yeah,
just
it's
everything that
great.
they've been
It's
adding.
great.
Becoming one of
their
the best
dev team's
games to
pretty
play.
dope.
It really is.
Like, there's no experience. There's never been an experience like role play in a game, really. But like, this is like the ultimate
Next
game.
level, man.
It is.
Just
yeah, like
'Cause
it's
you don't have to play Grand Theft Auto and steal cars. You can
right.
do whatever. And now the levels of immersion that they're adding with the stuff in the
Yeah.
back and
It's just crazy, man. 'cause,
Incredible.
like,
It's just, and it's like, it's not even like huge. Like, I feel like it's not even like super huge things, right? It's just like
Yeah.
even minor things, man. Just bring so much value to the server.
like
and,
showing shit on the
GTA as a
back is
whole,
such
man.
if you think about it, it's like such a small thing, but it
it's
creates so
it
much.
creates so much. Yeah, 100%.
Really quick, Cap, you were about to say something. What was it?
yeah, I was just about to say, like, playing No Pixel is like playing a brand new game every day, man.
It really is.
Even though it's the same game, it's like playing this like a brand new game every day because it's always like new storylines
Yep.
So
and
many
it's
avenues you can go down.
always something new. Like that's the thing. Like it's crazy to think that for an example, like I have like 6,000 hours on 5M now, but I'm still not tired of it. But like
yeah.
but like I've played like Counter-Strike for an example for 2,000 hours and I hate it now.
Yeah.
It's not even
the
like
same stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
It's a
you
living
never know.
game.
Yeah, you
It's a
never
living
know.
game.
Me and Noel's character Bobby could literally go to war tomorrow, and we wouldn't we wouldn't know today, right? Like there could be something that happens tomorrow that happened, and it pissed like both of us off, and we were like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna start blasting each other, and we never know. It's just like one of those things with RP is like you never know what's gonna happen the next day, man. It's like it's definitely what drives people to continuously play the game. It's just that you never know.
I was talking to Noel at RP once, and he was like, "I like hanging out with you because I feel like one day we'll just start shooting at each other, and then maybe we'll be fine."
I've seen that. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
All right, let's
you
move on
never
to the
know,
next
man.
clip here.
Yeah. I was next up.
All right, this one is what is this? I think this is a
this is a funny one. Yeah.
Okay, no. Hey, Marty, this guy's getting dongles out. He's shitting them
Out the wazoo, man. Out the wazoo.
I'm coming. I'm stay. Look, it's moment. I'm coming out. Down to your man. I'll give him a minute.
All right, I'll see you in a second.
Shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a shit what you're saying, man. We're getting dongle on
that. Yeah.
What the?
Hey,
I just gotta rehear that.
He's shitting them
Out the wazoo, man. Out the wazoo.
I'm coming. Stay. Look, it's moment. I'm coming out. Down to your man. I'll give him a minute.
All right, I'll see you in a second.
Shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a shit what you're saying, man. We're getting dongle on that.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I love it so much.
Fucking funny, man. He's just like.
So, one bit of discussion that comes out of that, dongles are fucking everywhere now. What do you guys think about that change? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? The dongles are so.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna get nerfed.
unlocked, but
Yeah. It's
dongles don't really
a lot
affect
of
me.
that
I
RP.
work at the prison. Dongles going wrong is what pays my bills.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Out of character, do you guys like banks being more available to be hit, or do you think that it's too much?
I think with the new added risks, why not? Fuck it.
I think it's good.
Well, I like my internet died. Say less. All right.
Oh, are you good?
all right.
I'm back. I'm here. I'm back.
Hello. Yeah, no, I just I wish they were a little bit less frequent, because I feel like there's just
3 or 4 dongles in 10
there's
minutes.
way too many. Like banks in my opinion should always feel like a quote unquote server event. I don't feel like they should be like oh well, we're gonna go hit this bank 3 times today, and stuff like that. I like if they would make them limited, very limited.
At the same time, though, I like because the banks are getting spammed, and I see there's a lot of like role play where people are going into banks and like hijacking them. That's kind of I don't know.
Bank hijacking is the biggest new meta right now.
I think it's very give and take, the new way of it is, but overall I think it's pretty good.
I like bank hijacking, man. It creates RP.
I don't think we have any
hijacked in EU though.
Do we have any clips? Do we have any bank hijack clips? Because that happened a lot this week. How did we?
Did it? The boat, the ship. That's it, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think we
really
have any
summarize the situation too well. There's one of X
so
running into a Fleeka and capping 2 guys.
Then, so let's since we don't really have any clips about it, let's just talk about it real quick. What do you guys think about some of the bank hijacks that have happened this week? I think the big one was CB was doing the yacht, and
Adam and I remember that.
CG came in and basically stormed the yacht, and it was like a big fucking standoff. Did anyone watch that could kind of summarize it better than that?
We were on. Well, we didn't. I didn't watch it, but Adam and I were on duty in DOC when 24 cops got shot.
Yeah, bro.
Because we heard all their fucking things go off, dude.
Yeah, at some point we all just got together to hang out, like all the DSC.
Yeah.
And there was like 6 of us just counting every time it would happen and just laughing our ass off, talking about like, oh, it's the end of the world. We're about to have to go out there.
It's like it was silent at one point after lunch, and then you just hear Adam go, "And those cops are getting rolled."
Yeah, I was like, they're getting fucking rolled out there. Holy shit.
And they're like, DOC said, it's like, let us know if you need backup. We'll bring the battle bus.
Yeah, I didn't.
If you do, there's a clip on there now. If you do want to see it, that I didn't see, cause it was posted recently, but there's a clip on there now. If you want to pull it up, AA.
All right, yeah, let's.
AA Ron.
I'll be back in 1 minute. Give me.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pulling up this clip.
AA Ron. All right, best.
Guys, we don't have to argue about the pointless shit, guys. Listen, we got to the yacht, right? We're already fucking locked in. You know, we want to hack the yacht and get our shit, get the fuck out.
Okay, so what are you gonna give us? Because we need a little something here.
So, what do you need?
Maybe what are you looking?
I mean,
for?
I'm just curious. Like, what are you expecting?
Well, I mean, okay, so what? You guys spend 250 Shungai for the pixel pad. How about we cover that and we'll throw in a little 10K on top.
Plus 3-4 headsets and we'll be good.
Actually, I'll just tell you guys this right now. You might not even get 4. It's
All right,
not
well,
guaranteed.
half of whatever you get then. If you get 2, give us 1. I think that's fair.
Well, I mean, considering that you have Bjorn and Leslie hostage, I guess we have no choice, right? But at the end of the day, nothing's guaranteed.
Oh, I see the names on the
somebody
stream.
could fail it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, but I mean that would hurt yourself too.
I mean,
right? I mean,
guys, we don't have to argue about the pointless shit, guys.
All right, so yeah, the I guess CG kind of kicked in the door on their heist. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's good for the server? Do you think that's too mean? What do you guys think?
No, I don't think anything in RP should be certain ever. Like even like a long lasting, like for example, a job at Burger Shot, right? You work there 5 months and then you get fired. Like it should be like, in my opinion, nothing is permanent in roleplay or like certain. So when you're doing something, you should probably expect a loss, whether it's someone hijacks your bank, cops catch you, whatever the fuck. It's I don't know. Overall, I think it's good.
I think
it's not. I was gonna say, especially if it's something like that, that's not your typical. Like you going into a bank, you probably wouldn't typically expect someone to guns ho in there, take 2 of your boys hostage. You know, you don't expect that. I think it keeps you on your feet. I think it adds.
Well, I think in this situation too. Oh, go ahead, Hup. Go ahead.
So somebody mentioned third-party gray line in the chat. I think personally, this was there cops here? Does anybody know?
Cops weren't here yet. They weren't here yet.
Oh yeah, so in situations where there's like no cops there present, like I think it's perfectly fine. But I feel like if there's cops at the bank already and you're like, you know, obviously doing shit,
that might be a little different. Yeah.
Then it's different. But if there's no cops there, then it's what it is, man.
This is my thing. I think in this situation, it was like pretty even. CB versus CG. I think in a situation where it's like someone's first time doing the boat, it's a new group on the come up, and then they get fucked over. You know, it would be kind of bad, but at the same time, it's a lesson learned. So I'm kind of with Adam on this. It's like, yeah, it would suck for a new group that, you know, is finally getting up to this point for this to happen to them. But at the same time, it's RP, and you know, you got to roll with the punches, right?
I think conflict is nothing but good in RP, unless obviously it's like
it's how you take it, yeah.
Unless you're targeting someone you don't like them OSC and it's just fucking obvious, like that shit's cringe. But like, I don't really see that happening. Like it just kind of to me.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Yeah, it's not targeting.
Yeah, as long as the other person's not like uncomfortable with the the RP, then I think you're fine. If there's a clear like sign that the other person's uncomfortable, then maybe you just back off a little bit. But I mean. They both seem to not really care here, right? They both seem to be comfortable in their element, and they seem to be doing their own thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
So
also in the
here's
grand scheme of things, they also don't have a ton to lose.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
This creates RP though too, because now the two groups have this interaction between them. So whether this creates a beef or a pact, or maybe next time the other group will post guards out looking for people to come at them, you know? So I think I agree with, like, if someone's robbing the vault and there's cops there already,
Like,
because then a group
you
comes
are
in,
a third
takes out
party.
the cops.
At that point you are a third
someone
party.
comes, takes them out, and where does it end? So you have to, just for the sake of mechanics, you kind of have to draw a line somewhere. But if there's no cops here,
it's what it is. It's RP, man.
Doesn't
So,
matter. I think if the cops were outside, I think it's over for third parties.
Here's my take on it, is that I think this is generally a good thing, but I think that it can become bad if it happens too often. I think that when you get to the point where virtually every heist is getting hijacked, I think that it can get really toxic really fast, because
that's when it's a problem.
You have to remember that it's easier to hijack a robbery than to do the robbery yourself, because you don't have a buy-in, right? All you have to do is find the person doing the heist and attack them before the cops get there. It's basically free, right? All you need is guns. Whereas the people doing the heist have to invest a ton of money in buying thermite and laptops and having a hacker
plan and everything.
And yeah, so it's like these guys have spent hours and hours and hours of prep setting up this thing. And then for someone else just to run in with 5 minutes of prep and some guns and take it from them is cool RP. Don't get me wrong. But I think that if that's the norm, if that happens all the time, if it's like a regular common thing, I think that it can be, I think that it can put a big damper on people and make it very hard to get into.
I think at that point, it's up to the RPers to decide when it is and when it's not a good time.
To me, like if I like, I would
enjoy this.
I would expect a reaction from the party that got robbed, right? You know what I mean? Like to go back to go after that group, and then that they have like a conflict, war, whatever the fuck, and then that ends, and then there's like a settlement. Like, all right, we're not doing that shit to each other no more. So I just don't see it happening with how usually RP works. Is usually a backlash to, you know, actions like that. You know, usually then you get robbed, blah blah blah. You know, I don't know, but I do agree. Like the same RP over and over again is in any aspect is just kind of like old and just
Well, I mean, it kind of relies on, you know, people who are really into that maybe not doing it as much as they could. So like a good example was, and I won't use any names on this, but back early in 3.0, there was kind of a group of people who were going around robbing and shooting Oxy runners non-stop. I mean, it was literally all they did was drive around shooting and robbing Oxy runners. And it was like, wasn't really against the rules. You know, it wasn't, you know, there was role play involved. They were initiating and etc. But at the same time, like they eventually got told out of character by the admins to lay off and stop doing that as much, because it was leading to kind of a shitty experience for a lot of people. So like in that situation, it didn't really work out in roleplay. So I think that if left unchecked, and if let's say there was a particular group of people going around and hitting these heists every time they happened, they wouldn't be breaking any rules, but I think that it might foster a toxic environment that maybe a lot of people wouldn't be comfortable with. So I think it's one of those things that maybe it should be done sparingly, or maybe not done sparingly, but just not done as often as you theoretically could, right? Because there's no cooldown on it.
Yeah,
you could rob a heist and then turn around and rob another heist, right? Like
it's up to the RPers to pick and choose, like read the room, you know, like
RP reasons. Yeah,
like exactly, like that would make even more sense. Like if you're gonna do it to a gang that, hey, they robbed our boy earlier, all right, they're gonna go bang,
exactly, yes, have a reason for it, not just because you can.
Yeah.
I don't think
that's the key right there. I think that's the key right there.
Heists have been a thing in RP for like, you know, years, you know what I mean? And you've always been able to, in theory, hijack them and whatever. So I just don't like, I think it's just a flavor of the month thing. Kind of like when Burger Shot was getting robbed, you know, like that, it just happened all the time. And to be honest, I didn't mind that at all. I thought it was kind of funny. Like,
it does create, at the end of the day, it does still create RP, right? So
I mean, I was able just to get in a shootout like 3 times a day, and that's, you know, that's awesome. In my opinion, that's just fun, because otherwise to get that experience, I'd have to actively just fucking break my role play and then just start robbing people nonstop. So Scruffy as a character wouldn't really get those opportunities because he's like a Civ light crim. And
same with Hubcap. Hubcap allegedly blew up a tanker in front of Rooster's Rest. And I mean, why would Hubcap do that for any other reason other than, you know, Lang and crew would constantly just roll us.
It gave us a lot of role play for
a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it was a lot of, you know, Burger Shot staff took L's, but like,
and I like that stuff like that though, man, because it wasn't like a full on. Like it wasn't like, it was more like I'm gonna fuck with you in a silly way, or just fuck with you, and it wasn't like a full blown war. Like I'm hunting you, right? Like
no.
We're looking out for you at all times.
Well,
were they hunting you guys?
Yeah,
were they hunting you?
A little bit. Okay. I ran into Lang at a party. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, you cocksucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And Hubcap's
man.
Like, okay, see you later. So it was, it was a little bit, but it was all for role play. It was all for.
It was all for exactly. Yeah, as long as you know have fun with it, man. That's what matters.
What's his next? What's his next clip right here?
We got one more.
I have
I'm opening it.
Right Yep. Falls back into the kind of hijacking.
Hands up now, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Okay,
I mean,
The hostage, please don't get me.
oh my god,
That thing is insane.
Dude, that Dragonov is nuts.
He just hip fire that thing?
Okay, well, this is really unweird.
Yep.
Yeah, he uses it like a
Man.
DM.
The dude that was getting clapped, he was like,
hands up now, hands up,
Right,
hands up,
guys,
hands up.
yeah, those poor guys.
Okay,
I mean,
The hostage, please don't get me.
The other guy started.
That guy died
shooting
twice.
somebody,
Saw
yeah.
that?
That guy
That guy
did not
died
hit a
twice.
single shot. The
He
second
like
Yeah,
died,
that's
stood
DC.
up, and died again.
I think either
That
of them
gun,
did.
he one-tapped Medi on his cop.
Yep.
That gun is insane. Holy shit.
So see that's an example of how easy it is to steal a heist from someone, right? Like it's
Yeah, and you really, but I mean, so that what happens in that situation is the word gets out that people are robbing robbers, right? So now you're going to bring an extra couple
Yep,
people.
you just got to
with
be
you.
careful. Yeah.
Now you're going to bring some guards, you know, around the corner or whatever, and call them in, or you know, so
Yep.
it kind of creates more of a. I understand how upsetting that would probably be, possibly to the person that was doing the bank in the first place, because like he came in so fast, and,
He
just like,
came
and
in.
now I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
I'd probably.
Well,
I'd be
you also
pissed,
have to
but-
remember that when you're doing the crime, one of your people is basically tied up in the mechanic. So in
Yeah.
the past, the Oxy runners, you had the dude holding the box, right? You can't have a gun out, you're holding a box. So even if you had a full crew, everyone geared up, it's still, you know, at the time 3v4 or now 5v6, because you're going to have a hacker in the back. He's going to be on the laptop doing whatever. His screen is literally filled with bullshit. He could, and like you have to like exiting out of the hack to pull a gun. Like the fight's over at that point. So like even if you have a full crew all ready to go, it's still going to be a 5v6 best case for you. So like, you know, it's still
I like
easier to
going
steal
back-
a heist.
Go ahead, Hubcap. Mike.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I could see that being upsetting.
Yeah.
You know, especially like you said, with the money you invest in planning, depending on the size of the job, but you could be pretty. I could see it getting toxic, like you say, like even OOC people start getting a little boiled under the skin. But yeah,
That's
Yeah,
why
I
kinda
like-
stop doing banks.
That's why
Sorry.
I like this. That's why I like this right here. Like the thing between CG and CB is they're interacting, right? Like X, how he just kind of went in Rambo style.
A lot of dialogue in this.
Yeah.
Like
So you know, it would have been cool if like, you know, you had X and another guy pull up and they're like outside the door and they're like, yo, we're gonna rob this bank, we're gonna steal this bank from you. Have some dialogue before, and then obviously if the robbers are like, no, we're not gonna do it, et cetera, then X, you know, does what he has to do. But yeah, man, dialogue before it is or in RP reasons and stuff like that are just help out a lot. That's why I like this interaction a little bit more than X's, because there's dialogue between it before anything happens, right? There's no like instant shooting.
Yeah. And I guess my main point is this. I hope that people kind of self-regulate themselves now that they found out how easy it is to kind of come in and steal someone's heist from them. Like, I hope that people don't go too crazy with it, because I think it can, because again, it is easier to steal a heist from someone than to do a heist. So at the end of the day, like if your whole thought process is, well, they can't stop me, so I'm going to do it, and you just keep doing it over and over again,
Well,
like that,
the thing
I don't
is,
know.
You can stop them. See, now that it's happening, people are going to be ready for it, and I'm
Yeah,
interested
like,
to
just like
see. I'm
Mike said,
interested. I'm interested to see people's counter reaction to something like this. You know, I actually want to see this happen again, but with a team that's actually prepared for it.
That
and
did
see
happen.
How they handle it.
I don't know if there's a clip of this, but there's another shootout that happened at the Harmony Bank, and I think it was Lang that was hitting someone doing a heist, if I remember correctly. And those dudes had people on the roof across the street. They had all types of guns out, and they still got clapped because the hacker was in the back hacking. So it was a 6v5. So they got wiped. I mean, that at the end of the day, a 6v5 is going to be hard to win no matter what, especially when you have to deal with a hostage and everything else. Like, you know, it's always going to be easier to steal a heist than to defend a heist. You're always going to be at an extreme disadvantage defending a heist from someone trying to attack it. So that's why I think that if people get into this mindset of, oh, well, it's easy to steal a heist, they can't stop me, I'm just going to keep doing it every time I see one. I think that can lead to some shitty behavior. So I'm hoping that people.
Yeah, I don't think. I think
we're going to
people
circles. We're going to circles here. Let's go to the next clip.
Next clip.
Yeah, I think people will be fine. I think it'd be alright.
Yeah.
Another X being funny clip.
By the way, if things go wrong, I have a grapple gun, I got armor, I got food, I got
my head's flipping.
If things go wrong. If things go wrong, huh?
I've got armor, I've got guns, I've got Night City.
Wow.
They got away, boys.
That's the type of driver that I am these days. I'm gonna tell you what.
Wow.
This is the type of driver that I am these days.
Damn.
Wow.
Bro, I didn't know you could drive like that, my brother.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Wow.
It is what it is.
Oh, man.
I'm proud of you, bro. You got really good at driving, bro. I told you.
By the way, if things go wrong, I have a grapple.
That's funny.
Oh man.
All right. So these next couple clips are about Bogg, so we can talk about kind of his return to No Pixel and stuff afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What happened?
I'm hurt, Bogg. I'm hurt.
I didn't even know you could do that. The wheelchair stopping your fall.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is actually so fucking.
What happened?
Honestly, if anyone should be able to do that shit, it's him.
100%. Yep.
He's earned it.
The master.
Where'd everyone
Same
go?
with Big D.
Fucking Francis.
Oh god, I hate this shit.
Bonnie, I think Bogg got him masturbating into your butchers.
What?
I saw you wanking that.
What?
No, I was pulling the meat.
What you mean pulling the fucking meat? Yeah,
That's funny.
I have a Bogdan clip that hasn't been posted yet.
Okay.
It's so good. I'll throw it in clips. This shit's so funny.
All right, bet. Bogg, man.
What is this?
Mm-hmm. I haven't talked to Bogg in forever.
Yeah.
And forever.
Bogg's the homie. Love Poke.
Yeah.
Medical, but I do charge people to listen to an ad.
Okay.
If only the world was less like this.
I could use a smoke.
Hey, put that out! And more like this.
I could use a smoke.
You murderer! I might have children one day! Smoking kills, unless you kill first. If you're around a smoker, you will die. Smokers may look relaxed and like they're having fun. Don't believe it. Vote yes on Proposition 421. Let's outlaw smoking everywhere, even in people's homes, and allow honest citizens to legally kill anyone who smokes. Let's live in a world without smokers. Prohibition works. Let's prove it. Let's move up the food chain. It's time to smoke the smokers. Vote yes on Proposition 421.
Smoke the smokers.
Yeah, so funny too.
We don't.
Oh man.
Oh
man. Smoke the smokers.
Rib is so great, dude.
Rib is
Oh
so
shit.
funny. His lifer is funny as fuck too.
Dude, I love Bogg. Is such a unique character, man. Bogg is just like he's just what.
So
yeah,
funny.
it's just one of those characters, man, that you just you can't imitate him no matter how hard you try, man. It's just hilarious.
He's too funny. He's just a funny person.
Fun trivia, we're all friends with Pedro. Pedro comes from a server I used to be a community manager for, and he used to use the original Pedro was Bogdan's ped.
Oh shit. Pedro's funny too, man. Pedro is super underrated in my opinion. Pedro
I love Pedro.
Yeah, I love Pedro too.
Yeah, Breeze is great.
I misread so much.
All right, here, let's watch this clip.
Oh man,
I watched this happen live. This was so fucking funny, man. I was dying laughing.
Oh shit!
OTT yelling is hilarious.
Yeah, OTT's house was unlocked.
Of course, the door's open. Of course it is.
Okay, so
they're having a big meeting in here.
Hey, dog, you got any crocodile, dog?
Holy, what the fuck is that thing?
Y'all got.
Fuck are you?
Got any crocodile dogs?
Oh, I don't
Is this fucking
Fucking man, get here.
This motherfucker looks like a zombie.
Yo.
Oh, he's taking a fucking shit. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dude.
My god.
Oh my god.
The way he's getting dragged out. Why is
snakes in here?
Why is this
Let's watch it again. Let him play.
Any crocodile dog?
Holy, what the fuck is that thing?
Y'all got. Got any crocodile dogs?
Oh, I don't
Is this fucking
fucking man? Get here.
This motherfucker looks like a zombie.
Yo.
Oh, he's taking a fucking shit. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Dude, his fingers are falling off.
Oh my god.
Dude, more RP items like that.
What the fuck? My god.
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
I don't know how you can get it, but the pee in the bottle exists.
Oh yeah, that's been really good. The pee in the cup.
You pee in a bottle?
Yeah, you can actually so.
Oh my god!
Anytime you have to go AFK, you say pee in a bottle. Well, there's an item. It's a pee cup, and you use it, and it gives you another item called cup of pee.
I can't tell you how important that is because my one character, Victor Reed, the scientist, he creates pee pyres, and people have to drink pee. After I take them out to life labs, and I turn them into that. I get them to submerge themselves in the vats of yellow that are outside.
Dude, I will always.
This is perfect.
And those pee cups make a stream of pee as well that you can aim around, and it makes a puddle.
I need them laxatives because I've been on that shit arc for Cap for the past month.
Same with Bobby, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains your most recent song.
Where do you get the X-Lax?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's probably given to them by admins right now.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, dude. If we could,
though.
Yeah, honestly, if we can get more just items that are just silly like that, more RP items in the game like that, absolutely obviously no value, but they just
I want a whoopee
value
cushion
in RP in an RP sense.
I want a whoopee cushion. I want to be able to put that on a chair.
Yes,
in
man. Just
and someone sits
small
down and
stuff.
just a giant fart across the fucking restaurant.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's just
so good.
It's so good. Like the crocodile, how it's just it's an RP drug, man.
I like how the NPCs come out of nowhere and start chasing you, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
man.
There's a
It's
fucking
so
clown.
good.
There's no clown. What are you talking about?
Please
All right,
bring
so
more items like that.
up next is some clips focused around the biggest raid in No Pixel history, which is the biggest raid.
Biggest raid.
Oh my God! Yes, this is
I don't
the
know
biggest.
anything about
this. Yeah.
All right, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Let me see.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about this.
BCSO, if anyone's inside. You shouldn't be in here.
I'm watching less and less as I do more DS.
Whoever's on top of that Crown Vic, watch your very north above you.
So what do we got?
Inside clear, we're checking it out.
My God.
Oh.
How worth? 1 to 10.
It's not the
What are
biggest.
you gonna get up there, man?
Look at all the
just wait.
Oh my God! Why you?
It's not all in this clip. It's 10 different buildings that they raided.
Oh.
There was
Wait till you-
740 packed bud right there, though, too. that you missed.
Yeah. Wait until you see the raid receipt at the end.
I could have sworn I seen bigger.
Oh my God.
740
Frank was making
packed.
weird noises.
They raided 10. This is one of the 10 buildings they raided.
Oh, gotcha.
Like good noises.
There's
like,
actually
oh my
so
God.
much in here. This is actually the
This
biggest.
is, I think, this is what, Wayne and Eugene?
What, meth or
Yeah,
what are you talking
Wayne
about?
and Eugene.
Yeah.
Oh.
Possibly everything. Stand by. He's still looking.
I'm so curious about their find.
I swear.
All right,
Here's another one.
Please, now we're not gangsters, okay?
Yeah, that's just actually sounding like.
They're gonna think they're getting raided by
Look at all them
players.
seeds. Oh my God.
Which one provides the seeds?
Whoa.
That's what
Shit ton of female seeds.
We
Shit
got
ton
a
in here.
lot of yeah. This is breaching
Which we
everything.
still gotta
Train
change in
said
somebody
to
else's
call
name
down and
because
get
it's
it
under
out.
mine.
Hold on, wait.
No,
Before we
no.
do this, we need a head count. They're
Wait,
only
we're
allowed
talking about those
30.
coming
Let's get
tomorrow.
photos.
No, they
Let's
aren't
count how
allowed
many.
any because these are all females. They're only supposed to be growing males for seeds.
Yeah, but you're only allowed to have 30 plants. That's what I'm saying.
Who is leading this? Can we just have that person take the radio?
It's me and Bundy, goddammit. Me, Bundy, and Bass, alright? No.
So yeah, so that's another clip. So here's the full raid receipt.
Holy fuck! Gotta hit him with the phone down.
Look at the female seed,
423 female seeds.
These are male seeds, over 100 male seeds, 40s, a bunch of wet bud.
No, there's even more female seeds down there. Look, you're still missing some down there. 177 more.
Yeah, there's more.
There's 100. Yeah, there's female seeds all over, man.
Packed bud, 20 grams times 7.
One ass lock.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking over. You're talking like over 1,000 female seeds right there.
And AK.
Who was this?
This was Eugene and Wayne.
Oof.
Bruh, they staying down bad.
Yeah, man. 160 meth. Fucking 740 packed bud, 368 packed bud. That's so much.
You mean grinding, dude?
Yeah, probably like 10 months. Probably 10 months in jail. Huh?
500 packed bud. That's over 1,000 packed. That's just nuts, man.
But does bud even last that long for them to have this much? Holy shit.
No, trust me, they go through that.
Damn.
Yep.
This is package times 7.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. So huge raid. And then the last clip we have here. This is about the new virtual reality headset heist, which I don't really know anything about. I haven't looked at it at all.
Chad, the loot is back there, right? I don't want to walk back there.
time
Last time I walked back there, it's scuffed.
Well, we finished it. It should be open now.
It's down at the bottom, right?
Yeah, it should say door open on the screen.
I'm such a good criminal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the door's open.
I love being the best. It pays off, huh?
Fucking love DW.
Me too.
I got a VAR helmet. I'm a fucking genius. Fuck all you, suck my dick.
Wait,
I got one. I actually got one. Suck my fucking dick.
Wait,
suck my dick. I just got another one.
Too.
Suck my balls.
Oh my God.
Suck my balls. Chad, the loot's back there, right? I don't want to walk back.
Yep. So that's the progression, is that you have to do the lower vault to unlock the yacht, and then the yacht to get the headsets for the VR thing. So, what do you guys think about that? That progression system? You think that's?
I like it.
Yeah, it gives you a nice goal.
Gives you something to do. It's
Lay
a nice
your
goal.
ring.
Progression is always good.
Yeah, I don't really see this as getting any meta for myself, because I'm never gonna fucking ever be at the point where I'm doing any of that.
What's up with the casino access thing? Is that a part of the casino heist?
Has people ever even attempted that yet?
From my understanding,
I don't think it's implemented,
that's supposedly like one of the I think that's probably like what the VR heist leads into, I'm guessing.
That makes sense.
Like once you do the yacht into the VR thing, and then the VR thing gives you the other half of the codes or whatever for the casino.
Just to like Mobility was saying in chat, just like to add all this into the game, man, and implement all this is just so much work. Like, props to the devs, man. Seriously,
incredible. How cool would it be though if for like the biggest heist, like lower vault level shit for the casino, you could like heist a fucking import, like a Lamborghini or something.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Well, not only that, but then you could use Hutch's roleplay where he like scratches cars and like makes them legal. Like you could like steal Lambos and then get it scratched and like.
Well, I would actually say that would be cool as a non-progression. As a non-progression heist outside of the chain of heists. If there was just a heist that was like a car, like basically like in order to do that,
but for cars.
Yeah, well, it would be kind of like the boosting end game, right? You would get the S plus. And then randomly during a S plus mission, you would get some type of drop that's like a special USB. And then you would take that special USB and it would start some type of car related heist where the goal of that heist is to get some type of fucking tuner car, like an actual tuner car. And then, you know, like the $5 million or whatever the fuck cars they sell at the tuner shop.
Honestly, they could have like quest items for a tuner car where you have to do the heist and you have to get a certain key or whatever, and the key gets you access to maybe a secret.
Sure, they could make
like a build up for that too. Yeah, dude, there's so much they can add, man, and they've continued to like impress, like and add shit. It's like Seriously, grateful for the devs of No Pixel, man.
For sure. One pivot though as well is how do you guys feel for the throwback that the Mr. K buggy is back?
Oh, yeah,
man.
that's awesome.
Official.
Yeah,
you see the fucking cops like PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get clapped. Well, clapped by that thing. I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
Like as someone that didn't play 2.0 but watched a bit of 2.0 before I came here, like with the tuner cars or whatever, like I was watching Hutch of them, bro. It's starting to feel like 2.0 for like car warfare, and honestly, like I'm kind of there for it in a way.
Yeah, man.
Like you like car fights or what?
What?
Are you saying that you like car fights? Is that what you mean?
Yes. I like heist.
They will never be the same though, unfortunately, because you do have to look through your eyes.
Yeah, car fights are dead and gone.
In 2.0, man, I remember, just people backing up, like using the back end of their cars, and like.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I actually didn't mind it. I enjoyed it, but I also understand from like a role play standpoint that it kind of, I guess, would
Yeah, I kind of wish there was some way to balance it, because like having to shoot through your eyes kills it completely. It doesn't exist.
Bad.
I wish there was some middle point between it being the like shooting from a car was just objectively better than shooting from foot, right? So you never saw foot fights because why would you ever fight on foot? Shooting from a car is just better. I wish there was some middle point between shooting from a car is objectively better than foot fights and where we're at right now, which is shooting from a car is objectively worse than foot fights. I wish there was some point in the middle where you could still shoot from a car, but your gun would be super inaccurate, or you didn't have a dot or something, some type of middle ground there.
A train, man, would be so sick.
Yeah,
didn't they have a train?
Yeah,
didn't they have a? Yeah, they had a train, but it was like I think it was like really buggy or something. So they had to.
Yeah, sometimes
it was like
leave without you, like you'd just be
yeah,
and it would just disappear. Or
it was a little bit stuffy.
It also killed people all the time because it moved at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it would just fucking instantly demolish everything that came in its path.
If they added if they added that back, I'm sure they probably will down the road. Maybe they'll if people want it, like if the majority of people want it back or something, I'm sure they would add it back, but obviously they'd have to work on the kinks and stuff out.
Yeah, it created a lot of lag, and it was it was kind of weird.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool for the time that it was in, even with the people getting ran over when they were driving on the train tracks. That created some funny moments, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're done with the in-character news and clip discussion. So we're gonna take a quick break, about 3 minutes. We'll take a break. Everyone can stand up, stretch their legs, and then we will be back.
Sounds good.
To continue. So I'll see you all
tell me what
in
to do,
about 3
Aaron.
minutes.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
All right, and I'm muting you now.
Don't mute me.
have too much weight. $8 where you pay, chop it all day, chop it all night. Not a single ounce of interaction in sight. Chopping in the morning, chopping in the evening, chopping till the feeling in your head is on feeling. I love the chop shop so much I won't stop, even after it gets dirt. Need to get a band-aid, another freeway to fully obey. Cops stay out of my way. Run is not the way to play. Pockets have too much weight. $8 where you pay. Chop it all day, chopping all night. Not a single ounce of interaction in sight. Chopping in the morning, chopping in the evening, chopping till the chop is on feeling. Chopping all day, chopping all night. Not a single ounce of interaction.
Yes, sir.
All
Sir,
right,
yes, sir.
we are back. Thank you for hanging in there for the break. Up next, we are going to do. I don't think we really have any out of character news. We have a little bit. Some people got some prio. Our boy Lil Cap here.
Yeah.
The Mandem boys all got prio.
We're back because I don't see anything on the stream.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't change the. Oops, you're right. I didn't change.
Nice, man. Good job. Good job. Good job, man.
Good job, dude.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you,
did.
thank you.
Apparently.
Yeah, so more people got prio. What do you guys think about that? Who
Yeah,
else
man.
got it? Lil
Good
Cap
shit.
got it, Mandem got it. Anyone else? You guys-
People from Burger Shot got it.
bunch of people from Burger Shot.
Yeah.
Wow. But honestly, last night,
Jenny on the mic.
Yep.
Jenny got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Shadow.
You were right. No illusion. You said the Fiego character was going to be the one to get her prio. He played him what, like a week,
I
2
don't know,
weeks?
for like maybe 3 weeks.
no,
or-
it's been
Yeah.
a while. Viego's
Yeah.
existed for a while. I had no
Oh,
idea it was Shadow.
But he started playing Fiego a lot more and more, and it was something about the character. It was just different, you know. It was just unique. It made every interaction made someone laugh. I was like, that's gonna be the character that gets this person prio.
Yep.
I wasn't the only person that said it. A few other people said it too, and you know, it happened.
Bubbles, a good friend of mine, my original RP
Bubbles
buddy.
got prio.
You got prio? Hell yeah, man.
Bubbles got prio.
Hell yeah.
Riley.
Oh yeah, bro.
Then last night, huge shout out to Dekiza. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she plays Cass from the Ghost Tours. You know,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the stutter.
Mhm.
She got it yesterday.
That's weird or
and
whatever.
She's like, I feel like one of the most underrated RPers on the server. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
she kind of sticks to herself. You know what I mean? She's not really clicked up, but she does such amazing role play. And I appreciate it a lot. But I just want to say that they really need to give prio to Mina Rocket. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Wait, she
surprised she
doesn't
doesn't.
have-
I'm
she doesn't
surprised she
have
doesn't have
prio yet?
prio. Yeah.
She does not have prio.
It's
What? Dude, I'm telling you,
it's such a
Clo-
weird thing. You
It
know?
is.
it is. Go ahead.
She literally makes it into the server a lot though, and does what a lot of us
I mean,
did
Coyle
when we
said
were
it
waiting.
perfectly. He's like, some of these people you just think they have prio already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
what
Mina
I.
has it,
Mina
dude. I'm
does not
buying
have it,
fucking
man.
thermite and weapons off her. You know, like she's my connect, and she's like the most adorable connect because you would never suspect she's
know,
doing
she's
that
great.
shit. So it's like, to me, I just thought she had it because she's, you know, because she has those connections.
She
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
so fucking hard.
For
and
a
I
lot
love
of
her to death.
people-
she's such a great friend. She really
Yeah.
needs to be able to.
For
relax
some of the
and-
people on the server, it's clearly a case that these people deserve prio, and just people haven't realized that they don't have it yet. Ain't it
That's what
Adam
happened to Scruffy.
is
Like,
in the
Scruffy's another
exact same boat. Scruffy
for
is
sure.
like
That's-
so
Wait,
far
Wait, Adam, you don't
beyond.
have it.
No, I don't have a liquor problem.
Exactly.
Oh.
You would think he does,
Not a
though.
chance in hell.
That's
I think
exactly
he does,
it.
though.
It's,
Yeah.
you know, there's some of these
give
people that are
Adam his
clearly such good role players, like
Yeah.
that
Figured I'd log on AU if
obviously.
I had trial.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know, and it's just honestly,
hard,
it's
man.
just a matter of time before people realize you don't have it and go like, "Oh, Scruffy doesn't have prio. Are you serious?" There, you instantly get prio. It's like it's just a matter of time before people realize that.
Yeah, and people, the admins, if they have a character and they run into you, I've seen it happen, right, with Han and a bunch of people that they'll just run into them, and go, man, that was some great RP, and they check their prio, like they don't have prio, and they throw it at them. And then even Han on Twitter put out like, look, if you don't have prio, and then people applied, and people still didn't get it sometimes. But you know, I've seen them being more proactive about giving out prio, and I'm really happy to see that. Because there's people that like Ricardo, who
dude, he deserves it so much,
he's
man.
been on NoPixel almost as
Oh
long as
my
I have,
God,
which is
dude.
Arma days. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, can they have some prio, please? Because they've been here for years, you know.
Ricardo's one of those dudes too. Like he represents like a certain minority too as well.
Yeah.
I think like we need to see more of on NoPixel too.
Yeah.
And
100%.
like
So
like
supportive.
dude, he's such a good RP. He's so fun to RP with. He's one of my favorite fucking people.
Yeah.
He 100% deserves that shit. 100%.
Every interaction with Ricardo is always like, I don't know, knocks me on my ass from laughing. I just love it.
And they're
It
just
is-
good energy, bro. They're
Yeah.
just good vibes, you know. They
But,
just
like,
make
they've
you feel
been
better.
Years they've been grinding away at NoPixel, you know. So it's not that other people don't deserve it, but it's like, yeah, sometimes there's people that really deserve it, you know, and
Yep.
they get it eventually, hopefully, and it's you know, this can create careers for people. That, for me, that's where it really comes in, is like, I've been fortunate enough to have been in the NoPixel community since day one, in the Arma days, and like, this is my living. This is what I do for a living. And it's, some people are lucky enough to have been in that position, but you know, some people just never get prio, and then they just never get that opportunity. So I don't know. I hope they keep handing out prio, is what I'm trying to get at, to
Yeah,
people
for
that
sure.
have just really dedicated time and good role play and you know, just
That's the
created
key.
role play for others.
That's the key. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
I've-
obvious that a lot of these people are putting in their time. You know,
Like I
Ricardo.
get why I don't have it, because I was in 1.0, but I
Mhm.
was only in it for like half a year, and then I you know, I got kicked out because I was the youngest child. My mom was stripped. Like she's like, I've been a single parent, Adam. I'm not trying to deal with it. And I was like, all right, fuck it. So I went, you know, partied on a couch, living on a couch. COVID hit, and I finally got, you know, my PC upgraded and shit and so I really have only had a full good swing at it, streaming and role playing, for like half a year, probably a little longer, 8 months now.
Yeah.
So it's like I get it. Like I haven't been like Ricardo though, is like just Jubby has just been at it for so long, and I really.
And not only that, but like Ricardo like tries to put on so many events. Like he tried to do this gay parade, and he couldn't even make it into his own parade event.
Yeah.
I was
remember that.
so like
I was
I
performing
was
it.
so sad for that shit, because it's like I like supporting events. Hubcap likes supporting events.
Yeah.
Like we would have all been there, and then he couldn't even make it to his own thing, and I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like it's one of those things, man.
The inclusion is so big too. Like
Yeah.
Joby represents like a pretty, actually, like surprising, like big majority of NoPixel nowadays too. But he's always
Yep.
been. It's been like him, Carmela,
Mhm.
people like Lasagna, who've been like the forefront of like the LGBT stuff for NoPixel, and they do a lot of great stuff for it.
Absolutely.
I love these people, man. It makes me happy. It's a good community.
Now, what were you gonna say, Jay?
No, I just want to say that, like, even though like my situation like finally changed, I really feel bad for the people that have been like waiting longer than me. Even though it like took me almost a year, and like I know what kind of work I've been putting in, and I know that a lot of people around me have like seen me really grind for it and really just like work hard for it. It feels like I was kind of blessed with like I really hit the ground running with everything. Nah, man, I feel blessed, but feel so bad at the same time, man.
Bro, the best thing you can do, man, and this is what I do. The best thing you can do, man, is now that you have prio, is put those, you know, give shine to those people. RP with those people that you think deserve the prio.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing you can do is throw them RP and give them their chance to shine, because that's all they need, man. They just need that one moment where they get the shine, and then all of a sudden, you know, there they go.
That's what I've always said is that getting prio is all about being consistent, because you never know when someone is watching that could give you that prio. So if you're always consistently creating good role play and doing the right thing, you might, you know, there might not never
not never.
You see,
that moment might never come, because you might just not be around the people to do it. But by being consistent, when you do happen to be around the people who are doing it, because you're always being consistent, when that moment happens, when your one shot happens, if you're always being consistent, then the person will be like, damn, this guy's awesome. They'll check your prio. They'll be like, wait, this dude doesn't have prio. Are you serious? Boom. And then that's how you get your prio, just by being consistently awesome, because you never know when someone is watching. I mean, all the Burger Shot guys got prio when Coil was in ghost mode. Like, they were just RPing, having no idea that someone was watching them, and they got prio. And it was like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you just got to be consistent, because you never know when someone is watching.
That's what happened with Shadow. Shadow was just being Fiego, just Fiego being Fiego.
And that's why I always say, like, role play with locals. If you're doing Oxy, fucking talk to the locals you're handing boxes off to. There could be an admin in ghost mode watching you do your Oxy run, and it's
I've
like,
seen someone get proud doing that before.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, you should always be, you should role play with the
2.0 clip,
with the thought in the back of your mind that you're being watched at every moment. So it's like, you know, it's just one of those things that can make or break your chances.
And then, but it's just like with everything else, though, in the entertainment industry too. It's like there's a lot of RNG, there's a lot of random, there's a lot of luck, there's a lot of timing, and sometimes it doesn't work out, and that sucks ass. It's just a shitty element of the entertainment.
It's not always fair.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, someone might have been on a week and got prio, but you know, they were just in the right place, right time, right person, right words, you know.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I got prio like on my 35th day on No Pixel. Like I got prio extremely quickly. I just happened to role play with the right people who were having similar arcs to me, and things just worked out, and it was like, you know, it's not like I did anything that the other guys aren't doing. Like it's just you right place, right time type of thing, right with the right people. So
I wish everyone could have fucking prio. I wish there was a way that everyone could get on when they want to get on. You know, there isn't, but you know,
and maybe the server's supposed to be, well, the rumor I heard, don't confirm this. The server's supposed to be going up to like 350, 400. You know, like they're pushing for it. That's definitely going to help out as well. So
yeah. I mean, the server's easier than ever to get into. So like even without prio, like you know, at least people are able to get in and consistently make those storylines. You know, it's not like how it used to be where you could get in maybe once a week for a couple hours. Like now it's like
2.0.
2.0 was rough, man.
You remember 2.0 with 32 slots trying to get in there. The queue's like 200 people deep or some shit.
Yep.
32 people on the server at a time. Like, good luck,
18
man.
18 people in 1.0, man.
Yeah.
It was like, woo.
I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. We got games that are 18 people.
I mean, and like, and the queues weren't even like, the queues were like 100, like 80 to 100 people back in 2.0, and it's like, you know, triple that now. It's like, man.
But even at the start of 3.0, even at the start of 3.0, it was just 100 people. You know, it was and like it was peaking at that point as well. It was like 400 or 500 people in the queue. Like 24/7, and it was 100 people. I can't remember. I didn't make it into the server after being whitelisted. It took me like 2-3 weeks to even see the server for the first time.
Yeah.
Bro,
I wish everyone gets prio. That's my wish. You know, just the people.
One
that
day, man.
Grind it out and just.
One day.
I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for you.
Yeah. Well, you know
bro.
The thing is that, you know, the counter argument is like, well, if everyone has prio, nobody has prio, right?
But no one has prio. That's true.
But you have to remember that as the server grows in slots and more people can get in every day, I think that the amount of people that can have prio comfortably, that number goes up as well, kind of equal to the server. Because right now at server restart, during the 10 minutes at the beginning of a tsunami, I mean, the NA tsunami, I mean, we're talking less than 100 people being in that 10 minutes. So it's like, you know, 78, 80 people. I definitely think we could afford another good chunk of Prio. Like I would like to see that 10-minute number be 100 to 120. Like in my mind, it should be
If
like
not more. If we're going up, to
yeah,
four,
I would say fucking half. I'd say you should fill up half the server with Prio people at restart.
Yep.
Like why not? Like fuck it, half the server.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it.
But they do keep plugging away, and they do. Keep
Yeah, they
adding
do.
People,
They
so
do.
It,
Yep.
eventually,
Yeah.
we're gonna, the people that are on a lot, I really hope are the people that end up getting
People that
yeah.
show.
And at the end of the day, if they give Prio to the quote unquote wrong people, those people are gonna break rules and get banned, right? So it's
or
not
they'll
like
lose interest or whatever, and then there'll be room for other people. Yeah.
So I think the fear of like, oh well, we got to be really careful about who we give Prio to. It's like, I mean, not really. I mean, if you give Prio to the wrong person, like the worst that's gonna happen is they're gonna go
You'll get
grind
noticed.
by themselves all day.
You'll get noticed. If you give it to the wrong person, you're gonna notice.
Yeah.
People have lost their Prio too. People they've gotten it taken away.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So the only other piece of OOC news we have, and I don't know how deep you guys want to go into this. I'm not really super close with them, so I don't really have too much input on this. Charlie Blossom said that they are kind of giving up on No Pixel for now. Does anyone have any insight on this that kind of wants to talk about it a little bit, or?
Charlie Blossom was the first character. Winsong was the first character Scruffy ever met on 3.0. I ran into her, and she just yelled at me. She said, "Yo, clown, we got to go do recycling." First 5 seconds out of apartments, and like, I started role playing with her, and this isn't really a comment on why she quit, but like, her RP and how inclusive she is with people and newcomers, and she really just like accepts really anyone and gives every single person she role plays with a chance, and then really extends that branch. You know what I mean? Like her role play is just fucking amazing. So it was sad. It's sad to see, but you got to do you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
She was also one of the first people I kind of met, and like she really like helped Oswald with like letting me do she pushed like the music RP, and I know Hubcap knows that more than a lot of people. Where like she would make like custom signs for us for Dean's World, you know what I mean, which is sick, and made performances like good, and she did that out of just the goodness of her heart.
Yeah.
And she like would sell my merchandise and like my tapes at Smoke on the Water, and we'd make music packages, and she would like pay me to perform and stuff like that. And you could tell that like she actually genuinely cared about like the music scene and No Pixel, when like a lot of the figureheads of the music scene, a lot of the people that run the music scene aren't a part of it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that this person who runs a dispensary is paying me more than a record label is. You know what I mean? And she enabled so much RP, and she's such a great person out of character as well. Like she's just overall amazing, and I hope she returns.
I've known her for years out of role play, and she is very genuine. Like, she does care about people, and she was putting a lot into Smoke on the Water, and I don't know the ins and outs of why she maybe wants to take a break, but I took a break from No Pixel in 2.0 because I was a Civ character, and back then there really wasn't as much going on for Civs, and there was a lot of almost harassment of Civs because we would stand around and talk in circles across from Pillbox because there was nothing really for Civs to do other than talk to each other, right?
Yeah.
So I got burnt out. I got burnt the hell out in 2.0, and I took like a 5-month break from roleplay. So I get it. Like sometimes what you're trying to do in roleplay doesn't, like it isn't, not that it's not being supported by others, but it just doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. And it's like you're trying to do so much in one direction, or your character just doesn't seem to be getting, you're not getting it back, like with the music, right? Like if you're doing music and it's not coming back to you, you might want to change your direction for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Charlie's feeling like they want to not role play at all, they may just be burnt out. And you know what? Sometimes you got to step away from it. As much as it sucks for everyone else that loves interacting with you, it pretty much killed my Twitch channel when I did that for 5 months, because role plays would have done for like over 9 years now, and my channel went like, I was like, well, time to get that resume back out. And when I came back to roleplay, things picked back up for me. But for your mental health, if you got to take that break. You got to take the break. You just you got to do it.
100% agree.
Because you can't role play burnt out at all. Like it just doesn't work. Like you get mad. There's out of character stuff that happens, and you just
are molding for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
reasons.
and then imagine
Yeah.
like your channel numbers are going down on top of all of that. Like that
Yep.
just really makes you just not want to.
And
It's
the
like
thing is,
at that point,
a
it's like
double-edged sword too, though. It's because the more that you're in that mindset, the worse your stream is anyway. And you know, you don't think your viewers can feel that shit. They can feel that shit. They see it.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll just tune out. They'll just go watch something else.
and then it gets
So-
worse, and then you
It
spiral.
gets worse. It gets worse. Yeah, it's a snowball.
We've all been there for sure. And but with role play, if you don't want to be that character, but you have to be that character again today, you know, for your income out of character, especially if you're counting on some of that and it's not happening, it just gets worse and worse, and you hit a wall. And I think if that's what's happening with Charlie, then you got to go. You got to go and do something. Like I think Charlie's Twitter post said it all. Like something that they're passionate about, right? That's they're looking for something that they can put their energy into that will give them something back, and they can feel that energy flowing back, and that's really fair. It really is. Sometimes like it might not be Twitch, it might not be No Pixel for them. You know, I saw they posted a painting that they were passionate about recently that they did that instead. You know, and I think we all have to find that balance. And I've been Twitch streaming for over 9 years, man. The lows are so damn low. They're
very low.
They're soul crushingly low, and I know it. I see that happening with people, and I empathize, and I've been there. And you know, like I said, when I took a break from role play, my mindset got worse, and Twitch streaming got worse for me. You know, and any mental health issues I have got worse. Everything gets worse, and it sucks. It just really sucks. Because No Pixel and role play can be so rewarding and so fun, and you know, we're actors. You know, we're acting as well. It's a whole acting career that you're in, and you hope that it goes well. Aside from the Twitch career aspect of it for some people, but man, you know, I empathize with Charlie, and if Charlie needs to, you know, step away, then it can be a good thing for your mental health.
Yeah. And I mean, so I don't really know too much about the situation, but she did have some follow-up tweets where it kind of seemed like maybe she was stepping away because she wasn't getting the support she kind of needed to do certain things. I would hope that maybe she just got that support and was able to come back and blossom. I would much rather see that than her step away. I mean, because the stuff she was talking about in the tweets seemed like it'd be very simple. So like maybe it's just another one of those matters of people just not really realizing that she needed that help, and now that it's kind of been brought up, it can get taken care of, and she doesn't leave because I love her character. She's done so much for the server. You know, as someone who was a viewer for a long time before I got into roleplay, she's someone that I remember watching years ago, who's always been, you know, someone that I can remember seeing, and it's like, you know, having her not be around would be tragic. So like really, if it's just a matter of just a little bit of assistance, whether it's from admins or devs or whoever the fuck needs to help her, like I would much rather see that and see her stick around and continue to be that awesome positive influence that all of you have, you know, attested to. I would much rather see that than see her leave.
I feel what she's saying. You know, I feel I read what it was. She made it very clear that it wasn't a No Pixel bashing. You know, it was just it was a frustration thing of where, you know, you put your heart into something and no one else has their heart into it as much as you do. So you're just kind of waiting for people to just, you know, give you that hand that you need. And you know, the thing is, No Pixel is a complex fucking machine. There's so many people behind the curtain working on this machine, you know, to keep it balanced as well, you know, as much as possible for everybody. And things are going to get overlooked. People get overlooked, you know, ideas get overlooked constantly.
They're juggling so many things.
Yeah, there's so many things. And I promise this, and I'm not even behind the curtain or anything like that, but I promise that it's not like a fuck that person kind of thing. It's more of a like, oh, fuck, it slipped my mind. I bet you that's what it is. I mean, look at all the shit that No Pixel's done in the last 2 months between like Squid Games event, you know, bringing in all these restaurants, all these new mechanics. Like, there's so many reasons why they probably overlook these things, and You know,
Fucking restaurants have me salty, bro.
you know, I
They're
do wish
so
there was a
good,
way.
but the meals cost more than I make in an hour as views.
Yeah, but even Burger Shot now though the prices went sky high.
Yeah.
We just like raised the prices too, and then we gotta raise them again.
What's murder meal cost?
$2.50.
Jeez.
And that's what's funny is we still have the cheapest food in town, and it's a quarter.
Way like that's like
Yeah,
half
I know.
the price of Uwu.
But hold on, before we switch subjects, I do want to say that, you know, like No Illusion was saying, I don't necessarily think that her not getting the support she needed was malicious. You know, that there's so many balls getting juggled. Occasionally, if you're juggling too many balls, one of them gets dropped, right? And it's not like you meant to drop that ball. It's just something that just happened.
I don't think like they tossed it aside. I think they literally probably just, you know, they just got caught up. Like people get caught up with humans. And,
you know, and especially
hopefully
with
hopefully they saw her Twitter post and they look back into it and, you know, and they work something
That's what
out
I'm
for her.
hoping. That's what I'm hoping. You know, there was a big
That's
Reddit
what I
thread
hope.
with tons of comments and support and stuff. So I'm hoping that.
I mean, and the best part about it is like she's always been like such a positive part of the community too. Like, I don't think I've ever seen her mauled ever. You know,
Never.
you know how I am when it comes to like,
and she's been
molding
rated
streamers.
and all
For me,
that type
it's like
of stuff.
a big deal, like not to do that as a streamer. Like, don't mold because that, you know, you create a toxic chat. I don't think I've ever seen her ever mold. You know, she's done nothing but positive. So she's definitely a part of the community that we want to keep. So I really hope like the devs look into that for her.
Yep.
What's next?
All right.
What we got, Double A?
So up last is our final topic point, which is what are your thoughts on the new update 3.1 or 3.5 or whatever you want to call it? I think the official is 3.0.
It's like 3.0.
It's like a meme number or something like that.
Yeah.
I just call it 3.1. What are your thoughts on it? I kind of want to hear everyone what your favorite part of the update is and what the part of the update that you like the least. We don't necessarily need to like formally go around one person by one
Favorite
person.
and least. I like that.
But favorite and least of the update. What do you guys think?
I love all the new restaurants. I love all the new restaurants. I think that's gonna add so much for like, well, you know, bias. Like my I role play a general manager of Burger Shot, and then we've always done like restaurant wars, and it's just been Rooster Rest, Burger Shot, Rooster Rest, Burger Shot, Rooster Rest, Burger Shot. But now there's already like slow development into these beefs with like other establishments that I could see forming, and it's just like more role play, but it's different because these restaurants, you know, they manage themselves differently. Each of them do, because I've had workers that, you know, they talk about it in RP, and I've seen them talk about it on their streams that work at like maybe Burger Shot or they work at Uwu, and it's just like a 180. You know what I mean? Because Burger Shot is so off the wall. Like if it was a real restaurant, it would be fucking balls deep and lost.
We're all crazy. All our characters are just nuts.
I don't know how I haven't been sued for unjustly firing someone yet. I'm like, I've honestly been trying to farm that forever, but dude, I'm very excited about that. Least favorite, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have one. I think updates are always a really good thing. You know, it's progress on the server. It shows how far, because when I first started role playing, how you would do a weed run, you would go to point A, and then you would go to point B and point C, and at a point you'd wait like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and I don't even think there was a mechanic back in the day for a local to call it in on you. So it's just like free low, and then you just get the payout immediately. And the same civ jobs, you do a donut run or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Deliver packages.
Yeah, deliver packages.
Yeah.
And
go here,
point A,
deliver it, pick it up.
Yeah, B, C, and like the best you can do with that to innovate it is like literally speed runs. Like literally be like, I did a donut run or a delivery run in fit 5 minutes.
That was, and that's what I was talking about with 1.0 and stuff like that. That was considered Civ RP, even 2.0.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we had to do, right? Now it's unlimited, but yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just can't really think of an aspect of it. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. I don't know. Maybe I don't know too much about it. I don't actually. I'm kind of weird when there's an update. I don't read on it. I don't look at the patch notes. I don't look at any of that because I just want to see it for myself. It should be like surprise, genuinely.
Well, the patch notes were super vague anyways. So like even though I read them, it gave me literally nothing. Like and like 3/4 of the shit that's in the update isn't even in the patch notes. Like at the end, it's just like and more, and it's like almost everything that was in the update wasn't even in the patch notes. So
yeah. Either way, I just like to go like completely blind. I don't know. It's just I like surprises. I'm like a little kid like that. It's just
I like that. That's a good way to look at it.
I don't know. Beyond that, I could probably keep going, but I'm not gonna. You know,
What about you,
What about
Mike?
you,
What's
Mike?
your favorite?
Yeah, the prison too, by the way. My bad. That's
Yeah,
right,
the
prison.
prison.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
For me, it's the new buildings as well. Adding new locations for roleplay to happen. When I didn't know about the new bank by Burger Shot and by the pier there, and I walked in and Doug Canada there. He was working behind the counter, and I was just like, I
He
didn't
does
even
that.
know the
He's
bank was-
always done that.
Yeah, it's brilliant, right? And Booba was showing me around I said, show me some of the new buildings. You know some of the new buildings? So he took
I
me
love
to the
Booba.
bank. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, he got proud recently too. Yep.
Yes,
Well
that's very
deserved.
true. Yeah. So I walked in and like, there's Doug Canada working behind the counter. We had a I'm Canadian, so we had big conversation. I always sort of self-insert with hubcap a little bit when it comes to the Canada stuff. I can't help myself. So we were talking about Canada but anyway, the new buildings, the new locations make for new role play, period. So for so many people, whether it's to rob it or to hang out there or to work there or to drive by and just see activity there, it makes the world that we're in seem more alive. And so that just all the new locations for me are huge, right? Rather than seeing just like a facade, of a building, you see actual activities.
Yeah, and on a technical side, spreading everyone out around the city is what lets them raise the server cap. Because the main reason they can't raise the server cap is too many people in one spot breaks the server. But if everyone is spread out everywhere,
that means they're gonna change fishing then, because that shit's attracting way too many people.
Oh man, them fishing tournaments.
Those tournaments.
That should have been a clip. We should have shown that clip when Pred rode up on the goddamn fishing tournament. There's like 80 people there.
But yeah, like, and for some people, they still can't have banners on when they go to Dean World, right? Because it's too much. So yeah, the more locations, the more, it spreads everything out, and it's fun. It's, hey, I want to go and check out the new whatever, go to Uwu. It was a big deal to see the tree inside, and just the new buildings, the new locations, and giving people the opportunity to have a business, not just a Dean World or the day market in Polito or whatever. It's like they actually get to manage it and come up with ideas, and graphic designers now, get to make the products, and it creates this whole thing. It's amazing. So I love seeing new buildings and new locations opening up.
and that the devs can make those without making the performance suffer at all. Like you go in some of these other RP servers that have all these interiors, and your FPS is just like nothing. It's like, oh, I'm dropping the 5 FPS because we're driving by the Vespucci PD.
That's why a lot of servers steal the assets. Like quite literally, will steal the assets.
Oh
from
yeah.
Pixel. Like,
No Pixel inspired, they say in their titles all the time.
I'm not gonna. I used to staff for this community, and then I left it, and I checked back in on it, and now that's just what it turned into. It used to have the original shit. They would buy it because there's 3D modelers you can buy it from.
Yep.
Ask what you want in there, and they like fuck that. Now they just like steal the code, get it for free, and it's just like a no pixel ripoff. And I'm like, fell off.
10 of those.
We all see that, and it's just like, what do you do? Look, do something
why?
original.
Like why? Yeah.
Create your own thing.
Yeah.
Some servers have some cool original shit. And they're like,
there are.
They'll have like one. Like if you take 10 servers, each one will have one original thing. And it's just like, motherfuckers, if you just work together, maybe you'll actually have something.
I've been watching.
The server used to be cool, but they lost the dev that I staffed for. They had this dev that was just like a god tier. He just did all the shit, made it, and then like it'd be done in a fucking day. New update, new interior. Fuck it. Could do 3D modeling, all the code. But then he got sick of it. I DM'd him about it. I was like, what the fuck happened to the community? And he was just like, fuck that, fuck
That's
this.
the
I'm not doing
thing. I
that
mean,
shit.
we'd still be 38 people and standing around in parking lots if it wasn't for the incredible devs that No Pixel has. It's just
for sure.
A lot of servers just don't have the. They don't have the chance. They don't have the funding. Whatever it is,
fair.
they don't know the devs.
But I mean, Coil.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we
No Pixel started at the bottom too.
Arma roleplay, man. We did Arma roleplay for years, and it was the jankiest, scuffiest fucking experience you'd ever have. Like, and they made it. They made something out of it. They like Coil worked so damn hard, and the people he brought in occasionally.
Where you are.
And,
me personally, I would love a worthy competitor to No Pixel because competition just makes it better.
Family
The
RP
communities
just
brought themselves down.
You know, Family RP just had their big 5.0 update. They renamed themselves to Beacon RP. I've been watching that.
Did they? I didn't know
they just had a big relaunch, and it's pretty freaking cool. Like, they have a lot of cool stuff there. Their RP is really good. They're very like immersion focused and stuff. Like, the stuff I've seen coming out of that server right now is amazing.
They've always been family. I've known them for years, and from way back in the day, and same with Twitch RP, and they've sort of been the same people and then different people and split apart a couple times. But Twitch RP and Family RP have both been very top tier. I know they've had their internal struggles or whatever that have sort of been rough, which happens with every community,
any group of humans.
Yeah, that happens.
But they've really tried over the years, so I'm happy to hear that they've taken a huge leap
Yeah,
forward again.
Beacon looks like an awesome server. If anyone is trying to get into RP, I would highly recommend checking them out. The stuff that came in their new updates looks really good.
Start
So
with no pixel.
Coil, you can take them out. You can take them out, Coil.
I mean that with love, because there are people success stories on no pixel that people went from viewers to instantly in no pixel, but I think that's bad. I think people should have like a little bit more experience, before they
I think you should play the rookie leagues before you get into the pro leagues, right?
Oh, I tell people all the time, don't stream public servers because you get banned from Twitch, but just learn what's bad.
There's some servers that are pretty good about moderation and all that.
Yeah.
They're diamonds in the rough, but I know what you mean. It's like getting on fucking Gary's mod and streaming.
It doesn't even need to be a public server.
Just
mod.
That's probably a scary thing to do.
I mean, you can stream Gary's mod if you're streaming with friends, right? Like if you have like the little private lobbies.
Yeah, but
Dark RP used to be more. I remember at a point where Gary's mod RP was like, there was more shit in it than like when 5M came out. When 5M came out, it was so bare bones. It was so bare bones. I never thought it would be what it is today.
Between Arma and GTA, when there was like a lull between the two, I did Gary's mod. There was someone
there was a time.
Mod.
I started on Dark RP. Like that's when I really started.
Dark RP. No. Do not ever stream.
Never do that.
That was
I don't think I started on Dark RP. I don't remember what it's called. Was it just called Gary's mod RP? Do they have different sections?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was on a server there and I was just shitlord hard.
It was the shitlordiest. That's why you never went on Dark RP.
Shitlordiest.
No, I never. Yeah, I got out of there though because Gary's mod's community.
My favorite, back on track. My favorite's the new buildings and the new locations, and I don't really have a least favorite either because again, everything creates role play. What sort of pissed me off a bit was the spreading out all the ingredients.
Oh my god!
Burger shop.
That's creating so much RP though.
I'm getting a ton, and it's great. It's so what it did for
the
us.
farmer stuff is you guys have
is awesome.
I don't know how much you guys have looked into that from the seed shit. We started getting into it last night. It is insane.
It's
insanely
I'm about to do it. I'm about to do
mean,
it soon too, man. I'm about to start planting a garden in my backyard.
Shelly took us out, took the Burger Shot crew out, and we went like foraging for a day. And then we went and figured out about the farming and the plots. And then someone stole all our stuff. And we're like, oh, wait a minute. You can steal people's stuff. So yeah, it as much as it originally, I'm like, so wait a minute.
Okay, that's interesting. See, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Because
it is
Shot
super
used to just go next door to the little liquor store and whatever. And we just get all our ingredients. It's literally across.
It was right there. Yeah, you just
across the drive-through, right? So now
I haven't done an ingredient run yet because I just I'm just like I'm management.
But people we've had to figure out how are we going to do this because we were constantly running out of ingredients. So then we're like, okay, now we'll figure out a system. Now we'll figure out. So as much as it was kind of annoying, like
but it's awesome though too. It's like Double A said, it creates so much RP, man. I'm about to have a huge garden in my backyard, man. I can't wait. It's about to be humongous.
Someone might
that's
steal
kind
it.
of
Someone will probably steal it,
You
but
can grow
hey,
your own
it'll
garden
create
and
RP,
sell it to
man.
the restaurant, right? Like you can.
Yes.
That's
yes.
the thing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a big
And
one right there.
I don't know.
And even the lifers have a plot of
Yep.
a plot that they can farm in.
yeah.
I think it's so
Amazing.
cool to give
Yep.
them something like that.
And
they can
here's the
tinker with
thing,
it and
the
figure out
I
seed-
the
shot
different
that
breeds.
helicopter out of the sky almost, by the way, when they were delivering it, because it was a helicopter over restricted airspace. I had to shoot
Yeah,
it.
I went back to
That's funny.
Miles' spot and watched
Double A, what are
that.
you gonna say?
The seed system is incredibly in depth. If you guys have ever played Rust, there's a seed
Yep.
system there where you can
Yep.
mix the types of seeds to get better
Dude,
seeds.
it's nuts.
And
It's
and
nuts.
get this, so in Rust, it's
Yeah.
a 6 genotype system, I think, where each seed can have up to 6 properties, and you mix the seeds to kind of get the best of the best properties. No Pixel, 32 properties per seed.
Holy
The amount the people are already starting to fucking build spreadsheets and shit to figure this stuff out. And I mean, we're talking it's gonna take a year or more for people to get perfect
Oh
seeds.
my.
I mean,
Oh my
this
God.
system is so complex and in depth that it makes other complex and in depth systems look like nothing in comparison.
It's just
They-
crazy how
It's
tight
crazy
these
how
they
things
much.
killed
are.
it.
Yeah, man.
They killed it. It is insane. And like the thing
Well-
is no one knows how it works yet. So people are like trying to figure it out, and it's like
Yep.
every new discovery is like you tip the iceberg over and there's a whole nother iceberg underneath it, and it's like it's wild. It's really
great.
cool. And discovering this stuff is going to take a long time, which is great because that gives us content that's going to last for weeks and months and years. So
Yep.
they did a really good job with that part of it. And it like I know that on the restaurant end it kind of sucks for like you to have to
It doesn't
deal with
actually
that,
suck.
but on the
It
back end, like getting the ingredients up to
I don't
the
have to
point where
deal
you
with
can
it.
sell
It's
them
amazing.
is
How dare you?
Like,
How dare I'm gonna
I'm
shoot
a
your car
manager.
again.
I can't wait till I
I'm
get
a
a
head
server
guy.
next. First thing I'm gonna do is find hubcap and be like, yeah, so
I'm
you're
gonna-
gonna do the ingredient run right now or what?
I'm gonna take my hatchet
Fire
to your
you.
car. Your
Oh,
car's
man.
dead. You're
That car's been
Shoot all the
totaled ever
tires out.
since.
yeah.
yeah, because
Oh
the
my
crazy
God.
part is like you can like crossbreed seeds and stuff like that to change their properties, and it's wild. It's really really cool.
It's
I'm
pretty-
actually
it is
super
really-
excited to hear that. It makes
Yep.
me want to.
That's
Makes me
pretty
want
cool.
to just get on now and just.
It makes me wonder how much more has changed that we haven't figured out yet. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's because the thing is
You
we
know?
found out all of this stuff about doing the legal crops, like because there's a seed analyzer you can buy to examine the seeds.
What?
But when we tried to use it on weed seeds, it doesn't work. So right now the theory is that this system does exist for weed, but we don't have the right tools for it or something. So now like everyone's like free, like,
love it.
is the system for weed this deep too? Because if it is, then that is going to change everything. But
We have,
you know, so no one, as far as at least none of the people I roleplay with know how to do any of the seed shit for weed yet, or even if it exists for weed. So it's
That's what I
Yeah,
love though.
it's-
The
it's crazy.
speculation. It's so
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
like you just
I
have
like
no
that.
idea how it works, and you're just trying. It's like food buffs, like fucking no, like
Yeah.
I want to do a fucking oxy run. Tell me what I need to eat to make my oxy run better. And everyone's like, oh, maybe you could. Someone told me to go buy this fucking $2,000 pizza from Maldini's. I went and did that. I sat around for 10 minutes, got everything. Went out and did my run, and it was like the worst run I've had all week. So like, it's like no one knows what to do with any of this stuff yet. So it's really fun to kind of like get everything wrong, and people make educated guesses that are just straight wrong because Coyle
gotta
loves
go
to
for a
subvert.
swim first, and then you
Yeah, because
you gotta
Coyle
shoot
loves to
somebody, steal
subvert
their chain.
expectations, right? So Coyle's the type of guy who's like, there's a luck buff, but if you try to use the luck buff for this, it makes you less lucky because I knew you were going to try that, so I made it the
love it.
opposite on purpose. So you know, there's a lot of fun experimentation that goes into figuring out a lot of that stuff.
Oh yeah,
it can create way more role play, which is
Yep.
at the end of the
Yep.
day. You
That's
know,
the
it's-
point. Yeah,
The main
That's the whole
goal.
point. That's
Yeah.
what
The
we're
prison
trying to do here.
RP is
It's good
so
shit,
good with
whether you
it.
like it or not.
Yeah. So what about you, Noel? What's your favorite part of the new update?
My favorite thing right now is the meth tables. Even though I don't understand them all just yet, the fact that having the meth table kind of opened up meth to more people, so that because I felt like a lot of the labs were being gate kept a little bit too much to the point where it's just like, well, shit, you know, like nobody else is gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any private labs anymore. Like I don't know. You guys could tell me, I guess. But
I don't think anybody
I
knows.
thought private labs was a
No.
bad idea, you know, because you know people could just bucket, just save money like forever.
Well, the idea was good
print
in
money at this point.
theory. The idea was good in theory that it was this thing that you could hold until someone took it. But the problem was just that groups ended up with it that had so much social power.
Nobody could take it. That's the thing.
No
Nobody
one,
could take it
no
from
one
them.
wanted to contest them.
In character, I don't know how you would find out about it. Like, why would anyone ever mention it? How you'd have to know. You know what I'm saying? How would you know when you stumble upon it, right? It's just.
In
I mean,
character,
plenty
we
of people found
we
yeah,
found out
plenty
about
of
private labs in character.
plenty of people found out about them in character, but the thing is that there was just too much social power behind those groups where the dynamic didn't make sense for anyone to challenge them. So I think the idea behind those private labs is that every once in a while someone would challenge them and take it over, and it would cause a big drama and blah blah. But that just never happened. Just the same groups that got them at the beginning kept them the whole way through.
With BSK trying to take the Vagos lab or the Lost lab, that would have been a great arc if they actually had a chance. Like if they actually had a real chance of getting it, that would have been great. But
the thing about it is someone from the Lost is no one was going to get the lab. The systems and protocols that the Lost MC has, because I was a part of it, is insane. It is done.
That's part of what I'm talking about. Like that's what I'm saying. It should never be like that. It should.
And why wouldn't they do it to a T too? Like, what I mean?
If you have something like that's powerful, it should be vulnerable to an extent.
It is vulnerable, 100%. I mean, it's not like we're wearing cloaks. You know what I mean? But you dress
is
up
it vulnerable?
like.
Are one of you guys always carrying the key every day out there?
Yeah, you have to. When you're in a private lab, you have the key on you. People can go in.
I'm not talking about why you're in the lab.
Like
I'm talking
you're walking into burger, like you can't.
You're going to Burger Shot. Does one of you have the key? You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to the gas station with a key. Does one of your guys just casually have a key on you every day?
You'd have to literally throw to get it. Like
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like it wasn't easy.
Right, but
so like now going back to what I was saying.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say BSK did the RP where they tried to stake it out, but this, like I said, the protocols were.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they tried to stake it out, but
people and everything, But like the Lost and stuff built up that RP for like since 3.0, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I was saying, there's no reason for them not to go all the way, trying not to get anyone to take their key. Like that wouldn't really make too much sense.
It wouldn't make sense, exactly. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, the system has to be vulnerable mechanically because
that's what I'm saying. I think
socially people aren't.
Yeah,
mechanics have to come in because at the end of the day, like no one's gonna give up their own thing. Like if anyone would do it, it would be the Lost, right? The Lost would be. And I know they did that a lot in 3.0, like getting raided on. They gave up their heavy pistol bench like on purpose. Essentially, they kind of let themselves get caught. Like if anyone was going to do it, it would be the Lost. But even then, it's like whenever you have something like a private lab, you kind of build a system around it. You build like your own economy around this thing, and that's why I feel like the system kind of failed because. The devs kind of assumed that there would be conflict around it and people would steal labs from each other and there would be this whole like
I think with some tweaking it could be that
stopping them from doing that minus people don't do conflict RP to that extent.
Exactly. And then that was the problem is that just due to social dynamics that system really didn't work out how I assumed the devs intended it to. I don't know if that's what they wanted was the same groups to have it for the whole entirety of 3 point whatever, but that's kind of what happened.
They'll work out the kinks and the old labs will come back to some extent and you'll be able to steal a lab or whatever the fuck.
I mean, my idea was just let the key decay. Like that was all you had to do, really. Like, that way the same group didn't have the lab forever. Like eventually the key would decay, someone else would get a key. You could come up with the whole system where the keys are randomly given out. There's a million ways you could do that. And then someone else would have the lab for a while. Like I thought that would be really cool.
Trap houses
would be dope with like benches, I think, but like it's just like it's definitely a monopoly for the Lost in a way because like it's kind of like weird if the Lost don't have the lab that's literally outside their compound across the river in Sandy Shores. You know what I mean? But also, like I said, like the lab is open. I mean, there are different ways to be able to find out that we're cooking. You know what I mean? Just people just didn't do it.
Yeah, it was that the RP was there. That conflict RP existed, but just no one took the bait just due to social dynamics. Yeah.
But anyway, the meth tables. Okay,
Yes.
I like the meth tables.
Yep.
I think it's going to create a lot more RP in the South Side because now you're going to see a lot of people coming down there and trying to sneak some sales.
Oh, they already have been. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've been doing
it's gonna bring. Oh, houses is a good one. I mean, I haven't even exploded that deeply yet, but houses are better now. And before houses were absolute shit.
Yeah,
So that's a good thing.
you can make like 20K off a house now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like before, it was like pointless to even rob a house. So you'd have an empty south side, nobody robbing houses, and then the gangs down there that are trying to hood check don't have anybody to hood check because nobody's robbing houses. But now people are robbing houses again, which means the gangsters have someone to hood check, which means cops have something to do as well. It's just a big circle that creates RP. So you got the meth coming down south by a bunch of new people now because the tables makes it a little easier. Then you have the houses that are a lot more valuable.
Now all we need
so
is
people are
pawn.
robbing houses again.
All we need is pawn, and we got the trifecta back again. That's all we need is pawn. God, I miss
Least
pawn
favorite,
so much.
least favorite. I don't have a least favorite part of the update. I don't think.
I remember the Vagos holding the pawn shop down back.
That was such good RP,
You do
man.
need pawn.
Such good RP.
I missed the pawn. If there's any admins, devs, no pixel devs, we love the pawn.
I remember
Pawn
always
breathe,
talking.
yeah. Pawn just breathed so much life into the South Side. We always had people to talk to. There was you had to be on patrol all day.
It was
I think
always
a good
Mike,
way to
bro.
introduce small crims, like new crims. that was like the new crim job to do. Like that was one of the first things you would learn. You would learn that before robbing houses.
I remember selling watches and stuff. Every time I'd go up to do the pawn shop stuff, Mike would always be there like, "Hey, you got the money?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I got the money." Like Mike was always that guy.
Well,
to be
the
there,
whole
man.
point of the pawn shop was that it was a really high paying, easy job that was just like a great payout, very low risk, with the downside that you were forced to RP with these kind of conflict driven, scary gangsters. So it was like, there was a big incentive for you to want to go do pawn, especially as a new person in the city. But with the downside that, okay, now you have to figure out how to RP with these groups. I just loved it. It was
such a good thing, man.
I
with some
spent
tweaks,
all
too.
day just rolling around because I was part of GSF during pawn, and it was like almost all of the pawn spots were on our turf. So I would just spend all day just rolling around on I had one of the fucking street blazers, the ATVs, and I would just roll around on that thing, talking to people all day. That was all I did. It was so fun. It was the best. And you would make plenty of money by taxing people, and you get to meet all these different people, and then people would like start coming to you before they did their run, and you would give them a discount, and it was like people started learning who you were, and you would learn who they are, and it was
you run their pockets.
Yeah, there was so much conflict that came out of it too. Like people are like, I'm not paying your tax, blah 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 blah. Like it was great.
I
man.
bet.
It was so fun. I miss pawn.
All right,
that's like the big thing I miss in 3.8. It was so fun.
Yeah.
But
go
all
ahead, man. What's your favorite and least favorite?
Favorite is, I love.
Oh, did I skip Cloudy? Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
It's all
I thought
good.
No, it's all good. Well, yeah, we'll go.
All right, my bad. I forgot you got switched.
Unbelievable. Go ahead, Zach.
They can go. Oh,
go.
Highest prison, love prison, prison good, yay prison. I love the restaurants. The atmosphere of Maldini specifically is fucking fantastic. Very happy for shots.
Yeah.
Ash and all of them. I like the stuff on the back. I like the props. Least favorite is people still find ways to bitch. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of bitching, bro. Like taking L times, bro. It's all good, homie. It's all for the fun of the game. You know, role play, not a real life. Other than that, man, I'm just happy. I'm just kind of riding a wave of like refining myself, which has been kind of hard but good. But it's having good friends and good systems around my character is what makes the experience full. So
What's your goal in RP right now? Are you aiming for cop? Is that what you're trying to do? Is be like a cop main?
So for Cameron, yeah, he's legal. He'll eventually go cop. Honestly, the way things are going right now with the prison and all high command leaving, we might do a warden run at some point. But definitely DOC high command for a bit. Then I'm probably gonna. We talked a little bit on the break, but I'll probably end up doing a side character for my music because I want to do the music, but I don't want it to consume me like I did Oswald. So Mike and Adam both threw out the suggestion, just kind of helped me kind of cement it because I was thinking the same thing of like making a side character to do music and stuff.
Yeah, make like a criminal character who does music, like
I want to just play like a really like stereotypical SoundCloud rapper, dude, like the typical like little peep face.
Well, no, we already have Lil
motherfucker,
Cap.
you know?
You can't. Lil Cap is already.
I knew it was coming, dude. I knew it was
my
coming. There it is. Yeah.
You can't steal that from
I
him.
don't repeat
I've been
choruses
stepping up
20
that
times,
shit.
bro.
Yo, bro, I haven't done a chorus in 6
riches.
months.
Chorus.
You struck a chord. You struck a chord. Can someone like kick Saitora like out of here, bro? Out with the trash, bro.
Oh, shit.
Man.
I love this shit.
Oh, fuck,
Eh,
man.
actually, I would love the idea of little Cap's younger brother, Lil Cap's little brother coming in.
I'll be a little bottle.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh man.
That
Jay,
that
you
would
know
be
I love
fun.
you.
No, fuck you, bro. God damn it.
Jay, what's your
But yeah,
what's your?
I'm
Oh,
excited,
sorry.
bro, dude. I wanna kind of push the RP of like a casual, like just really like typical sad boy character. That's like Oswald was like known as a sad boy, but like I didn't really play him as a depressing character. You know what I mean? But I'd like to like really like delve into like the stereotypes of the gothic music scene.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All
right.
right. Honestly, restaurants for me as well. Especially Uwu Cafe. You know, I've been repping that shit since day one. I saw that shit.
Tell them about your mural, bro.
Bro, listen, I cried for a good 2 hours when I saw that mural. I was off
You
stream,
deserve it, bro.
and when I
There's a little
saw
cat
that they
mural?
had,
What mural is this?
so
In the Uwu Cafe
basically,
upstairs, there's
it's
like
all
a-
it's all the OG like members of the Uwu Cafe
I
painted
saw
on
that.
the
That was
wall.
cool. That was really
And
cool.
when I first saw that, I did not leave that room for
let me
2
just-
hours. I just
Let me just
stood
say
there.
something. Let me tag on to that really quick. I'm just gonna say this. Every new mural that comes out over the next year and a half is gonna have Low Cap in it because we all know he jumps from group to group. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like you're one to
my
talk,
God.
Bobby.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm
Like
just
you're
saying.
one to
Hold on,
talk.
wait, Bobby,
you have
Down Bad
room to
Records
talk, man.
mural, a Magnum Records mural, a Wu Tang
Hey,
Records
hey,
mural.
Noah, what gang you joining next week, bro?
I was thinking the
Yeah.
Lost, you know, maybe the
What are you
Vagos,
guys
you know.
doing here? This is like a
Trying to taste
firing
the rainbow.
squad. What's going on?
They just bully me,
Shots
bro. Like,
fired
listen, I'm
everywhere.
an
Dude,
easy
Noel
target.
is one gang away from making an LGBT flag with all this like bandana.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Oh,
Gang, son.
God damn.
Go
Holy
ahead,
shit.
Cap. I'm just fucking with me, man. All love,
damn,
bro.
bro.
No, but restaurants, you know, I've been really enjoying the Civ RP lately, especially because it's been so refreshing. Like, because I've been super. Yo, what the fuck are you laughing at, Noah, bro? Like, you're sitting there still.
I'm looking at
giggling,
chat,
bro.
motherfucker. I'm looking at chat. That's why.
Okay. Nah, but like it's been nice to take a step back from the Crim RP and experience the new side of the Civ RP that has been brought with this new update. And I really appreciate it because it felt like the Crim RP was getting really washed up. Like for the past months, it's been the same thing on rotation. Oh, let's go do a jewelry store. But now there's a new bank. I've yet to hit it, and I can't wait to actually do
I hit it before you, bitch. I did it.
What?
Okay, well then I'll
Bobby
do
hit
it.
it before us?
Then I'll
It's
do it like
easy.
50 times though. Like, listen, bro.
True.
I'm
Yeah,
the
and
bank
those
of
50
busted
times you will never
achievement, bro.
invite me, bro.
Because I don't roll with
Oh, he's
scrubs.
crying,
That's the
Noel.
thing.
Damn! Whoa!
Coming from the
Shots
professional.
fired.
Yikes. Yikes.
No.
Wow.
God damn. Gonna have to go do
You
some
killed.
yoga
You murdered
after
him.
that, man.
I killed him, bro. I killed him.
Killed him.
Yo, if Bobby dies, which gang like memorializes it?
You, man.
Oh man. Even after death, man, we just you still piling. Jesus.
Nah, but I don't really see any downsides to this update. I've been enjoying it so much because there's been so much things that you find out every day. When I log on every day, I get some mad meta dump that like sends me down a spiral of like at least a 6-hour arc of just looking for it.
That
you know?
was
So,
me
like,
with vegetable seeds yesterday. It was like,
yeah.
Yep.
That
I've
fucking
yet
meme.
to-
That meme.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
yet to hop on the seed thing though. But I've been on the weed.
That might
meth
be too
and
much
the
for me.
Civ
It's
arc.
just so cool, but it's just so much. I don't know how I'd spend time. That sounds crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know how I'd figure it out. I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah.
No, but I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. It's been good.
Is anybody else? No.
Oh, yeah.
Back to double A. Go ahead.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
so-
Hey, fuck you, man. Hey.
I was
Hey.
like, go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
shit,
go
Cody's
ahead.
in here.
Oh
What
yeah,
the-
I forgot he was
oh
here.
my
Yeah.
God. I'm out. I'm leaving.
No, Go ahead. What's up, bro?
Go. Fuck off.
Nothing, man. Nothing. Everything's been
Least
good.
favorite.
Everything, in my opinion, has been good, man. I've been driving around the city, or technically biking around the city, thanks to Low Cap for impounding my car. And I'm negative 40K. Yeah, my car is impounded. I'm negative 40K, so that's awesome.
At least I gotta wait and get the W.
Yeah, true. But nah, it's been good, man. I've been, driving around the city, and it's felt really lively. Like people have been everywhere, and it feels really good to have that after like the last couple weeks, especially EU AU time has been a little bit, just kind of chill. Like there's been like 100 people less than normal, and I'm so glad that the city is just full of life again. It feels really good to just be able to drive anywhere and see a person. I've literally been driving in random spots and just see people running. Like it's just like hell yeah, man. The devs have been killing it, bro, and I'm really happy and glad to see all this stuff, the Ooh Cafe, Maldini's, all this stuff implemented, man, because it just brings more RP. So I'm all for it. I don't really have any negatives. Everything's been fun. And yeah, props to the devs, man.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Breaking news that there has been another update to the asset/maintenance fees.
No.
Oh God. Oh
no.
Yes.
Tell me one down, please.
We will. I'm gonna open it up real quick, and we'll go over it together.
No.
Oh God.
Be as high as possible.
My asset fee is gonna be like 100 grand.
It might be
Please.
positive. It might be positive news. Just wait.
Please.
No, it is absolutely not.
Never.
Oh God.
It might be good.
Positive news.
It is absolutely not positive news.
Man, bother me, man.
Damn it! Come on, man.
Hold on, I'm trying to display capture here.
Wait,
Why you gotta hit me with
I
this,
just bought
man?
a trailer for 80K, bro. Fuck.
No,
you lie.
Why you gotta hit me with this, man?
I hope you enjoy paying a lot of money for it.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
See, we're not as fucked as Cloudy. Cloudy has Audi
Why is
R8
it-
for the next 24
What is going
hours.
on? All right. Well,
Well, here we lose the mansion. This is the losing mansion arc.
Yeah,
Going
this is
homeless
the-
arc.
it looks like it's only for vehicles. Hold on, I'm struggling
good.
to.
Pog, I'm
Not
good with
losing
that.
mansion
Losing
arc.
R8
Not
arc.
losing the mansion. You're losing R8 arc. Yeah.
Just switching arcs real quick, bro.
Hell yeah, I love losing the RA, man.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Scratches
go.
have fees. Get out of here. You're
That's
lying.
so stupid.
what is this?
What?
That's not real. That's
All right,
not real.
wait. Let's see here.
I see it. I see it.
There's a lot of words. There's a lot of words here.
Maintenance fee.
I'll make it nice and big for
renamed
the.
the maintenance fees.
Yeah. So I'll go and just read it. Asset fees have been renamed / reworked to maintenance fees. For properties, not much has changed. For vehicles, there is a new process in place to handle them. You can only have one set of outstanding maintenance fees for vehicles. If you have outstanding maintenance fees, the valets at garages will not bring you your vehicles, both legal
discovered that on day
and
one.
VIN scratched. Maintenance fees.
Fuck.
Vin
My
scratch.
Brioso went up 4K.
I just got a Vin scratch.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah, but you got a
Mm.
cheap one. You'll be
doesn't make-
fine.
Maintenance fees accrue based on land vehicles you own and get exponentially more expensive per class of vehicle stored in the garage. These are example numbers and will not accurately reflect your maintenance fees. S-Class has a 10K base fee with a 2 times multiplier per car, a 2 times multiplier per car stored. S-Class VIN Scratched has a 1K base fee with a 5 times multiplier per car stored. A-Class has a 5K base fee with a 2 times multiplier per car stored. A-Class VIN Scratch has a 1K base fee with a 5 times multiplier per car stored.
So
I'm just throwing it out there. Rami is absolutely fucked.
Oh, he's so fucked.
Him and Mr. K that have all
Oh,
these custom
shit.
tuner cars and like multiple imports are absolutely fucked.
Yep.
I don't
know
like
how
the. I don't like.
wicked-
I don't like the multiplier
what?
multiplier shit.
We'll never see Conan Clarkson ever again.
Oh, what the? Why did it close? Oh my fucking god!
I don't like.
We read it all. It's all good.
I
I
will
mean-
say, yeah, Hutch is even more fucked.
Oh yeah. I mean, the base fee is not that bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like the base fee, it was 18K.
No,
for me.
no, no. You misread it,
Keep on sucking
Cloudy.
on that copium, bro.
You misread it. He said These are example numbers and will not accurately reflect your maintenance fee. Those are not the real numbers. Those are
Wicked has like 6 VIN scratches, and he's already dumb bad us with his.
So my car is still gonna have the same asset fee.
Yes, but now there's also a multiplier on top of that if you have more than
What?
one.
Yours was only 1K.
Fuck. Come on,
Yeah.
bro. Nobody likes asset fees, man. Get rid of them.
I barely pay them.
So
now you have to. You literally have to, or you can't have a car.
I'm going to be devil's advocate here, and I'm going to argue in favor of this change. I think this is a great change. I think this is a great change because it helps combat vehicle hoarders, which was a huge issue in 2.0. And that's the entire reason that the maintenance fee system even exists, was to stop people who have literally fucking 1,000 different S-Class cars in the garage. This was the system they came up with to combat that. It was a big talking point all throughout the end of 2.0, coming into 3.0. One of the big things they wanted to stop with these dudes who have all of the best cars in the garage. No one else got a chance to own because they owned all of them.
But this is my take against that. That argument is that why don't you just make it so people can only own a certain amount of cars? Like
this effectively does that. That's what this does. Except instead of it being a limit.
This is the problem with this. Oh fuck! I broke my back. I gotta go to hospital for a month, and I come back and I'm fucking balls deep in goddamn asset fees.
I can't even get a
transportation. Actually, if you read, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Can I fucking talk, please? This
You're
would be
wrong.
okay if the time in the server, if your time in the server was the time that it counted. So if you're off the server, it doesn't add on asset fees.
They already solved that argument in literally the first line. The first line says you could only have one set of outstanding maintenance fees. It does not stack if you're AFK. There's only one maintenance fee ever.
Which line?
It's the first bullet point.
Line?
The
you read
bullet point.
Did you read Noel?
You're wrong.
This motherfucker just went on a 10.
It doesn't say AFK.
It says you can only have one.
You can only have one outstanding maintenance fee, right? So say I break my fucking dick and I'm out for fucking 2 months. I'm only gonna have one maintenance fee waiting for me when I pull back up on the server. That's it.
Okay. Which I didn't understand that when I first read it.
That's why I was trying to.
You don't understand shit.
It doesn't say AFK anywhere. It just says a sentence.
He flopped from the reading gang.
But yeah, so it seems like they kind of
public schools, bro.
It seemed like they kind of agreed with you on that and made it so that if you do have to step away from the city for a while, you're going to come back to just a single fee.
Great,
you're
actually. I think that's
you're
amazing.
not, because when I came back from my 2-week break the other day, or 3.5-week break the other day, I had 2 sets of asset fees for all of my like 4 or 5 cars, and I had my loans were like already late by 14 days. So it was like when I came back from my break,
14 days.
They were 14 days late. Yeah. So because I was gone for 3 weeks. So
were you in the negative loans or no?
No. So I had $0 when I came back because I spent all my money to pay my loans before I left because I knew I was going to be gone for a while. So then when I came back, I had no money. All my loans were due, and I had 2 full sets of asset fees due for all my cars. So it was like when I came back, I was like negative 100K right off the bat. Like, so it was rough getting running again. But this change is going to be nice because you're only ever going to have one set of maintenance fees due when on your return. So it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad of a change. I think I don't know how I feel about. I still don't know how I feel about the multiplier, but
no, I mean it does exactly what Noel said, which is it makes it to where you have a limit on the cars you can own instead of them saying an artificial limit like you can only own 5 cars, which makes very little sense in roleplay.
The city needs a debt relief program.
Like, why would you like? There's no RP narrative for why you can only own 5 cars.
I don't mind it on the regular cars. VIN scratch cars, in my opinion, make no sense.
No, the VIN scratch cars are overpowered as fuck because
that's a balancing thing. Yeah,
it's a balancing
otherwise,
thing.
Then you'll just VIN scratch every fucking thing.
It's like maybe there's so many people in the city who just have fucking 18,000 VIN scratch and don't even own a single legit car.
But
well, if they made it more of an RP thing, like what if they made it so?
There's
Like the more Vin scratch cars you have, the more likely a cops will figure it out, right? And cops can, I don't know.
Something. I don't know about asset fees on Vin scratch. I just
it doesn't
feel
make sense because you're not supposed
RP
to have
wise
them
it doesn't.
anyway,
Yeah,
right?
RP wise it doesn't really.
It doesn't make sense.
But they called it maintenance fees, and you still have to maintain
True.
a Vin scratch
True.
car, right?
True. That's true. They're not asset fees anymore.
They're not asset
So
fees.
if it's
They're
a maintenance fee, okay, there you go. That's the wording.
So Hubcap
That's
just
true.
Vin scratched his first car. He's gonna have to maintain it. He's gonna have to oil change and
But there you go.
rotate the tires and
Yeah,
you
true.
know, change the air filter.
And based on these example numbers, it seems like the Vin scratch maintenance fee is significantly lower than the officially
Yeah, but
owned
that's
maintenance
because there's
fee.
a 5 times multiplier.
Well, that's
so,
why
like, I mean,
if you
It's
can't
cloudy once the
afford
car starts so
afford an entire
Bro,
fucking fleet of cars,
do.
don't Vin scratch a fleet of cars. Like,
and some
Rami.
people will
I mean, I don't
still be
get-
able to afford
yeah.
a fleet of cars.
oh, you,
I
saw that.
Mr. K and
I saw
Rami
both.
aren't gonna sell a single car from this change. They're,
They're gonna
still
be
gonna
fine,
have
yeah.
all
they're
of
gonna
their
be like, "No,
cars.
fuck this, I'm buying another.
They're gonna
one."
think a
complain,
lot
I'm
of-
sure, but they're not gonna sell any cars. They're gonna be able to pay for everything, no problem. And that's
I don't
the
think
point
it's
of
a
this
problem
system.
if you like if you buy within your income, right? Like I saw Abdul
Yeah.
talking about it. A lot of people's problem with like debt and loans and asset fees is they buy shit they can't afford and like you know what I mean they don't have the a salary job. I mean, how many people actually have a salary job in roleplay? It's like not that fucking many.
No.
And it's like you know like me, I have enough shit so I get my salary and then I get my burger shop receipts and I pretty much break even like forever. That's just it. And you know that's beautiful for me. And that's I take that into account. So
I've never liked the pay what you can afford argument just because of how getting into the city works. I've never really been a fan of that argument because it's like
I
people.
suppose, but I mean, we're in the same position, Cloudy, and I role played my character to the point where I can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I guess everybody RP's different, right? Like,
which is fair.
Everybody,
But they
we don't
also
have to- we don't have
they
to
can't
agree,
balance
so-
the game around you not being able to
yeah,
log
you can't,
in,
you
right?
can't. Yeah. It's just it's a I don't know. It's a hard thing to.
That's
even,
a fair taking Prio into account is a fair.
It's I just
that's true.
balancer, yeah.
And
but
I was
you
thinking-
can't obviously you can't.
I mean,
balance
just
it in
own less
RP,
cars,
so,
right?
it's
Like, don't
one of those
overextend
things.
yourself. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like if you
Yeah,
if you
of course.
can't guarantee you're gonna be in, then just don't overextend yourself.
Yeah,
of
and like
course.
the cool thing about like the new properties, you know what I mean? Like as DOC, like I make $6.50 an hour, like a real life hour, right? But like I'm able to have 2 loans out right now and do really well. I have like 60K in my bank and I own 9K a week. You know what I mean? I make a decent amount of money a day because I do long shifts or whatever. But like, you know, I'm lucky that I own a trailer near Harmony, you know, to live in or whatever for my character
dope.
and shit, as well as the car. You know what I mean? But I only pay 4K a week for the trailer and 5K for the car. You know what I mean? But like that's all my
Oh, yeah, man.
essentials. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
so
Well,
living within
I
the
mean,
means, I guess,
yeah.
is the argument. It's like it's possible
Yeah.
to like have a house and a car and not be in debt
Yeah.
$2 million. You know, is the point I'm trying to make.
How to matter?
Yep. And I
mean,
think
technically,
these type of systems are very important because people stop playing. You know, there was a big problem in 2.0 where you would have all these cool cars that people wanted to own, but they were owned by people who didn't play anymore. And it was like, you know, they needed a system that would fucking put these items back into circulation at some point. Because like if you're not going to be in the
I
city
agree.
for months and months and months and months and months, like you shouldn't be able, like as much as it sucks for you to come back and not have the thing you worked so hard for, at the same time, like someone else should be able to get that, right? It should go back into circulation at some point. If you're just
Other
not going
than
to
a
be
wipe,
around.
Yeah, other than completely wiping the server, there
Yeah.
needed to be a way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they needed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm like a firm advocate. I said it earlier, but like nothing in RP should be certain, like ever. You should never be married to a concept in roleplay. Like you should be very willing for change, even if it's like big L. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've always liked that.
I don't
about roleplay.
mind. I don't mind the change though. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah.
especially with the one set of outstanding maintenance fees per vehicle, I think that's a really good change.
Yep. Yeah, that's
No.
great. I like that a lot.
Cause I hated, you know, having 5 million asset. I've never really been the one to have that many, but I've heard people like say like, I've got 4 asset fees on my car, and I'm just like, I was always the one to try to pay it off, but
Hubcap
Yeah.
never paid his asset fees on his vehicles. Like just never did
man.
it.
Yeah.
And then a cop pulled him over one day and said, you didn't pay your asset fees on these. I can impound your car right now. And I'm like, please don't. He's like, well, I won't, but you got to pay these off like before you get
like
pulled
yesterday.
over.
Yeah.
I'd never paid them since 3.0. Because at
Still?
first I didn't even know they did. No. He did pay them off eventually because I didn't want them impounded. But now you can't even take
Now
it out of the
you-
garage
You
without.
have
No.
to pay it. Yep.
You
I remember
have to
sometime
pay
in
them.
August or July, I was talking to Stephen Hayes, so Farmhouse 78.
Oh, bro.
And I was like, oh, fuck, I got to pay my Brioso asset fees. And he goes, what are you talking about? I was like,
Yeah.
I got to pay my asset fees. And he
None
was
of
like,
us knew. I didn't know for the longest time what.
Dude,
they're
he
like,
had
go to the,
so many asset fees on
go
his
to
car.
the
He
dead
just started
app on your
screaming.
phone. I'm like, what
He
do
had
you mean
no
the dead
idea?
app on my
He had
phone?
no
What the
idea
hell?
of the concept of the dead
Nope.
app. I remember telling
know
him
what'd
about it,
be
and he
cool?
just yelled at me.
Wow.
You know, it'd be cool if there was like people that had kind of like a RP role around the maintenance fees. Like if there was actually maintenance people in the city,
Oh,
like
to-
debt collectors, that would be so sick, man.
Or we'll
Just
integrate it
imagine.
with the mechanics because it's a maintenance fee. So make it so you
Yeah.
have to go and get your car, have an oil
Actually,
change.
That would be.
They
so
did that.
sick,
They
man.
they used to do that in 2.0, where if you did your car payment through a PDM employee, you would get a discount. What if they did that
Yeah,
with
yeah, I
your
remember
maintenance
that.
fee?
I remember
If you
that.
pay your maintenance fee through a or if you paid your maintenance
Mechanic
fee
shop?
while getting your car repaired, you would get a discount on it.
I like
That would be sick. Yep.
Do you want to pay your maintenance fee today? Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
That would be sick. That would be
That's
really
I
something
fun.
will
would
say
be,
that
yeah.
they tried to do Loan Shark RP, but it was basically just Jaeger with a baseball bat.
Oh
Pay up
man.
now. Yeah.
I did Lone Shark RP for a while, and I took like 2 kidneys. That shit was great.
I still think everyone that gets fired from Burger Shot should be bled out.
Oh god.
Well,
Make it happen,
a
Scruffy.
lot.
Please don't bleed me out.
Make it happen, man.
I'm not gonna meta much, but it happens
I was
way
just
more than
gonna
you
say,
think, bro.
yeah, like,
Oh,
It
fuck.
happens way more than you think. Shelly,
there's
Oh,
some
fuck.
stuff that goes
there's
on.
a reason Shelly and I are never really in there when we're there. Like, busy.
Burger
love it,
Shot
dude.
RP is a lot deeper than people think it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It
think
we
really
talked
is.
about that
A
last
lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so great.
You guys are
It is great. It's when I found out about that, because like I mean, Hubcap hasn't worked there since the beginning. So like, I used to go in there every day just to fuck with the Burger Shot workers and order everything off the menu and then just leave. But once I got in there, it's like, holy shit, man! This is not just
fuck
people standing there serving people. Whoa.
Dude, it is, yeah, it's.
Yeah, I don't want to
love
meditate
it.
too much, but yeah, it's fucking. It's
I
really.
forgot today's the Abdul trial.
Oh shit!
I think it's happening right now.
the impeachment
Oh
trial.
fuck.
Let's go bailiff.
Wait.
What if we host? What if we could always raid
Say,
Abdul?
what time EST is the Abdul? I'm not.
Raid
sure
somebody
that
who's at
live.
who's at.
Yeah.
actually at
Speaking of
Oh,
raid,
it's
we.
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow?
okay.
Tomorrow at
But
4 p.m. Eastern.
speaking of raid, we are at our end here. So if anyone else has anything they
yeah.
want to talk
Noodle.
about, anything else they want to talk about with 3.1, now's your chance. Otherwise, we'll close out the
It's
discussion.
great. Blessed
It's
day.
great. Hell yeah.
I do
fucking-
one last thing. I
Adam-
want to.
Hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
I
was
just want
gonna
to say thank you to Adam and Hubcap for being on.
Yes,
the
thank
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
of course, man.
You guys
are
are
awesome.
having us.
really fucking
Yeah,
good
thanks for having
friends.
us.
Yeah, it was
was
great.
great.
It was a lot of fun.
I called you Hubcap, but I called him Adam. Like, my-
Hubcap Adam, Scruffy,
about it.
Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
But all right. So to
You
our
guys are
guests,
amazing.
do you guys have anyone in particular you want us to host?
I
You
heard
guys get the
Rude
pick.
Noodle. I'd second
Ooh,
that one.
Yeah,
Live.
Jubby's
Evie,
live.
man.
Rude Noodles live. There's a lot
Jubby's
of
live
Noodles
too?
a lot of great options.
Rude
I love
Noodle
Rude
and
Noodle.
Noodle.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
down
pick.
for
You guys
Rude
pick.
Noodle.
Fight to the death.
Yep, fight to the
Let's
death. You choose.
Rude Noodle.
Rude it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I would
We're
just
doing
it.
mix my song.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Rude Noodle play is TV man. Go give him some love.
For real,
Hell
thank
yeah,
you
hell
to,
yeah.
to Mike the Bard and aintitadam.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Seriously, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Keep doing this. It's
Of
great.
course.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we
man.
should,
Thank you.
you know,
Thank you.
100%.
Of course, man. Yeah.
All right. Thanks to all
Try
the
our
viewers. Stick around.
Oh,
We're going to
yeah.
be rating Rude Noodle. Everyone have a good day. Peace.
See ya.
Oh yeah.
Growing up, exploding, surviving, and thriving, baby.
Another Bobby Beat.
Hillary, I'm okay. Blowing up my own way. Growing up day by